That's going to maybe affect some of the kicking and some of the passing. We'll see how that one goes. You got two teams coming into tonight. One team with 3 wins, the other with 2 wins. Two polar opposites when it comes to offenses. You got one that likes to run the ball, one likes to throw the ball. So it's going to be fun to watch. See how this one goes tonight. Want you to hang with us here in the Graham Interbake pregame show as we get things ready to roll. We'll take our first 2-minute timeout, come back and get it set up for you. You're listening to the Steers on Q94.7 and LakeCountryRadio.net. Back after this.
It's an ever-changing world, and Graham Interbake wants you to know that they're right there with you with personal and business banking to fit your needs of today. Offering mobile banking 24/7 from your smartphone, tablet, or desktop. When it comes to loans, checking, savings, or investments, Graham Interbake is ready to serve you. Call them today at 940-549-3434 or drop by the lobby at 455 Elm. Graham Interbake congratulates the Steers and Lady Blues on a century of winning tradition. Member FDIC.
This is Becky Richardson, owner and operator of Beyond Faith Home Care and Beyond Faith Hospice of Graham. When a life-limiting illness no longer responds to treatment, one option is hospice. Hospice is a special concept of care designed to provide comfort and support to patients and their families during this time. At Beyond Faith Hospice, you'll find a team of qualified caring physicians, counselors, skilled nursing, and more with services including volunteer visits and bereavement care. If you're faced with this decision, call for a free consultation today, 940-521-9915, and we'll answer any questions you might have on hospice care. Beyond Faith Hospice, a step above, believing that love makes the difference.
Before, definitely after the game, there's always that one large looming question: where to go eat? Now you can stand in line and wait forever, or can get a burger with everybody else in town, or you could go to Potter's Pizza for the best salad bar and pizza buffet in town. Hot, fresh pizza and lots of it before or definitely after the game in a clean, family-friendly atmosphere. So ask yourself, why a burger? Why stand in line forever when you can sit down and dine on the best pizza in the Lake Country, according to TripAdvisor? Potter's Pizza, 16 South and Graham. Simply better, simply fresher, and open late on game night.
Sometimes running through life can be tough. As a teen, there are a lot of temptations out there.
When you run out of answers to life's questions, where do you turn? Do you feel your only hope are things this world has to offer?
If you feel lost, or if you're looking for a place to hang out, the student ministry at First Baptist Church wants you to come check us out.
Wednesday and Sunday Bible studies, camps, fun, ton of food, and lots of cool teams to hang out with.
So come join us at First Baptist Church. It's the cool place to be.
First Baptist Church, serving God and Graham for over 100 years.
Now back to the Graham Interbake pregame show on Q94.7.
Go back to the Graham Interbake pregame show of Graham Steer football as we get things ready to roll. 3-2 Steers. Gainesville coming in at 2-3. Now, Matt, the big key tonight for both teams is going to be this. If Gainesville wants to beat the Steers tonight, they're going to have to move the ball, keep their offense on the field, and keep the Steer offense off.
I have to agree with you there. Our defense has done good this year of getting a lot of turnovers, so that's all we can hope. But coming into this game, I believe I'm right, Gainesville has had any turnovers this year.
That's right. For someone that's not any. So, I mean, it's been kind of a crazy year looking at what they're trying to do. Now, one thing that the Steers are going to have to do is avoid the turnovers. They have really been having some bad situations lately. The last game against Big Spring, they were turning the ball over and turning it over. You can't do that and win. And one of the things that we addressed in the coaches show, talking to the coach Davidson about that, is protecting the ball whenever you're running with it.
Oh yeah, that's what we have to protect the ball this week for sure, as we have not done the past few weeks. So that's something that we need to work on, and I think they have worked on, and I think we're going to see a different football team tonight.
I did see a quote. My buddy Zach put this in the paper. I thought was a pretty good quote. This comes from Keith Hall. He said the problem that the Gainesville have right now is not being able to score, and not scoring any points like they have in the past. If someone puts a lot of points up on it, it's hard to get back in the game. And I'm thinking if the Steers want to get up on this, they want to get up early and put some points on the board.
Yeah, I think, and you know, I'm hoping this is going to be true, but I think we're going to attack, and I think we're going to have some big plays, and I think we'll jump on them pretty quick.
Now, looking at the comparison of these two teams, Gainesville is scoring 11 points per game. The Steers are scoring 30. Gainesville is putting up 261 yards per game. The Steers are putting up 395. Gainesville is throwing for 38 yards per game. Graham's throwing for 184. Gainesville's rushing for 223, while the Steers are rushing for 211. If you see what I'm getting at here, the Steers are a little bit more of a balanced offense.
Yes, and I agree with that. Their passing game has struggled, Gainesville that is, and I think we're going to jump on it pretty quick.
Now, one of the things that you look at here, rushing touchdowns. Gainesville with 5 on the season. Graham with 15 rushing yards for the Steers with 1,058. Which you've got Turner, you've got Martin, you've got Hughes, you've got Cannon. I mean, you pick your poison when it comes to the running game. There's so many ways the Steers have been running the ball. Now, both teams are averaging 6 yards per rush as they are running the ball. And the one thing that sticks out, you know, is offensively for the Steers are got better stats. You look at Gainesville's defense; they're only giving up 16 points a game and 71 yards per game. That's pretty incredible. So, you know, the Steers are giving up 149 yards a game at the moment. So, you know, you've got a couple of pretty good defenses. We're going to wait and see if it's going to be maybe a low-scoring game.
Yeah, it could be, but, you know, I think our what we're giving up a game rush and is kind of deceptive because of who we played with Argyle and Vicksburg coming in with some big running games against us. And I think it'll be a different story tonight. I really do.
Now, looking at the opponents that the Steers have played compared to what Gainesville has played, the combined opponent record for the teams that Gainesville have played has been 11 wins, 15 losses. They played one state-ranked team. The combined record by the teams the Steers have played over the non-district area, 20 wins, 9 losses, and 4 of those 5 teams were state-ranked. And if you really want to get technical with it, the week that Graham played Brownwood, they were ranked at number 25.
That's true. That's true. And, you know, you never, and what you say Wiley was when we played them were 10, 11.
Yeah, they were in the top 10.
Yeah, they were in the top 10. So, I mean, it's like week in and week out. Our pre-district schedule was really tough, and we did play a lot of ranked teams and hard teams. And not giving anything to Gainesville. I mean, Gainesville played Kennedale, which I believe is ranked number 5 right now, and they played them to a 14-7 game. So we'll see what Gainesville team comes up tonight.
We're going to come back here after our break. We're going to talk about what has happened, what has transpired since the last time these two teams played back in 2004, and a comparison of what some of the players on the both teams have. And we're also going to go down to the field and talk to Tori, and we've also got our game plan coming up. So stick around, stay tuned as we keep it rolling here at Gainesville. You're listening to Graham Steer Football on Q94.7 and LakeCountryRadio.net. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
Hi, everyone. This is Mike Sipes from Mike Sipes State Farm Insurance, inviting everyone to come out and enjoy all the sports action and excitement that is the Steers and Lady Blues. No finer group of athletes can be found anywhere. So make sure to follow all the excitement each and every game right here on Lake Country Radio. Sponsored in part by Mike Sipes State Farm Insurance.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Rise and shine with your area Subway sandwich shops. Yes, your local Subway serves breakfast. How about egg and cheese on warm flatbread or any of Subway's fresh baked bread? Add Black Forest ham or bacon. Maybe a breakfast BMT or sunrise melt. Top it off with your favorite juice or fresh coffee. Subway, not just for lunch and dinner. Subway sandwich shops in Graham at the corner of Elm and the 380 bypass and inside the Graham Walmart Supercenter. Subway, more ways to eat fresh.
We at First State Bank are proud supporters of all Graham School sporting events as well as RSB3. Being a part of this community for the past 23 years, we've watched these students grow into fine young adults. These young people do a great job representing this community, and we hope that you will join us by coming out and showing your support for them. Go Graham Steers all the way to state. This is the year of the steer.
First State Bank, member FDIC.
It's all new and waiting for you. The newly renovated Old Post Office Museum and Art Center. Expect new exhibits and art in the near future. The Old Post Office Museum and Art Center on the square in downtown Graham, across from the Young County Courthouse. Call 940-549-1470 or log on opomac.net for upcoming attractions. That's the newly remodeled Old Post Office Museum and Art Center, where art and Young County history come alive. Now back to the Graham Interbank pregame show on Q94.7.
All right, welcome back to the Graham Interbank pregame show at Graham Steer Football. And it's time to go down to the sideline and talk to our sideline reporter, Tori Cummings. And I'm sure Tori's got some stuff to talk about tonight with what the weather is doing. Here you go, Tori.
Yeah, there's a strong wind blowing from the north to the south down here on the field, and I'm starting to feel a little bit of rain. Intermittent raindrops. Don't know if that will be coming back later in the game. The clouds are looking pretty dark, so there could be something coming. The wind was a factor with the guys from the football team warming up. Balls were spiraling weird, coming back at them on punt. So it'll be interesting to see how the Steers approach this first quarter and how they use the wind for or against them.
All right, Tori, thank you very much. That is going to be something that the Steers are going to have to deal with, is that wind in their face tonight, and so we'll see how that one goes. We'll go toward back when we do the coin toss in a bit. Well, the last time these two teams saw each other was in 2004. It's been 10 years since the Steers and the Leopards have played, and that game was a bi-district playoff game. And a lot of things have happened since then. The Graham Steers have, let me get I don't have my stat sheet up here, but
we got a new president.
Yes, we got a new president. That's true. Well, I guess I lost. No, here we go. Since 2004, the Steers have went 85-33. The Leopards have went 55-48. Now, Leopards have had 5 district championships, 3 bi-district championships, 2 area championships, and 2 regional semifinal championships since 2004. The Steers, 85-33, 7 district championships, 7 bi-district championships, 5 area championships, 5 regional semifinal championships, 3 regional championships, 1 state semifinal championship, and a state final appearance. So you look at, since 2004, these two teams have been pretty successful.
Yeah, they're pretty close in everything you just said. And they're both red.
Yes, they're both red.
Both red and GHS. So, now, anyway, no, they're pretty close in everything that you just stated. And I think we'll have a good football game, but I think we have a little bit of an edge on them.
Now, one thing I did find going through the stats that really kind of surprised me that I didn't know, that Gainesville has never lost to Graham. Since 1972, Gainesville is 6-0 against the Steers with an average win of 33-12 in those wins. Did you know that Gainesville, there is 39 high schools in the state of Texas that they have never lost to?
Wow.
That's pretty incredible. Yeah. And listen to this. Our district that we're fixing to start here tonight, Gainesville has never lost to Graham. They've never lost to Wichita Falls Hershey either, in all the times they've played. They've only lost 1 time to Mineral Wells. They've only lost, and they've been playing since 1941. They've only lost 5 times to Decatur since 1990, and lost 6 times to Burkwinnett since 1973. So the Gainesville Leopards have been extremely successful against this district, or these teams in this district, and so that's going to be pretty wild to watch to see, because the Gainesville Leopards and the Graham Steers are the 2 favorites in this district.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say earlier. Is I think basically this district championship tonight. You know, I know you're supposed to take them one game at a time, but I really do believe that probably going to the district championship tonight will be decided tonight.
Well, you know, last year the first game in district was against Vernon, in Vernon, and everybody said, including all the media around, that was going to be the district game, and it was. And so again, we'll see what has happened. But you know what they do is they pull out the the numbers. They put them up on the board. That way you'll know who you're playing. And Graham has been lucky enough, fortunate enough, or unfortunate, however you want to put it, to get to play the toughest team in the district first off the bat the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's kind of good and bad. I almost like to see, it come down to the last game of the district, to decide a district championship. But it's also pretty sweet just to get it, off your back and go ahead and wrap it up right here in the first week.
Now, a while ago we said that Gainesville has 39 schools they have never lost to in the state of Texas. Graham has 45 schools they have never lost to in the state of Texas. But they're 0-6 against Gainesville since 1972. They are 25-15 against Burke since 1921. They're 29-26 against Middle West since 1915. They're 9-18 against Hershey since 1964, and they're 17-5 against Decatur since 1921. So you put all that stuff together, the Graham Steers have been pretty successful against the teams in this district other than Wichita Falls, Hershey, and against Gainesville. We're going to see if that changes tonight.
I believe it's going to change tonight.
So, looking at this district, I know that district play is going to be starting tonight. It started last night, actually, I guess, with Middle Wells and Hershey getting together. Hershey had a lot of penalties last night that really hurt them a lot, and Middle Wells came out with a win to start off district. So Middle Wells is sitting in first place right now. You've got Graham Gainesville tonight. They're going to be playing. So, this is going to be, I guess Burke is off tonight.
No, Burke's playing Decatur tonight.
That's right, Burke's playing Decatur. I'm sorry. Yeah, Burke's playing Decatur. And the Burke and Decatur game will be delayed until 8 o'clock. We just got that probably weather-wise. We've got weather rolling through the area, so that will be delayed. But, you throw all these teams together. Burke has been struggling a little bit. Hershey's been struggling some. Decatur, we don't know what we're going to get with them.
Yeah.
Coming up. Mineral Wells looks like they're on the upswing. So everybody, talks about this district. I think it's going to be an adventure at the beginning of it, and then we'll kind of see where all the teams start slotting up and where they're going to be.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. And like you said last time, Mineral Wells did beat Hershey, and Hershey ended up with 15 penalties for the whole game, which I believe for the whole year we had 33 penalties. So
right.
they did pretty.
They did half. They did half of what we've done the whole year so far in one game. So that's pretty wild. We're going to take another 2-minute break here in the Graham and Mc pregame show. We're going to talk about comparison of some of the players on this team, and also we're going to do. We'll have your Golden Chip game plan, and also we're going to be talking about the referees. About Matt Optical. That'll be coming up here in just a bit. Another 2 minutes. We'll be back right after this.
Attention livestock raisers, it's auction time every Monday at the Graham Livestock Commission, 203 Highway 67, just south of the old Young County Ag Barn. Owners Ronnie and Danny Harden and Stuart Heighton have sales every Monday starting at 12 noon except on selected holidays. Graham Livestock Commission is also a dealer of Neckover and Tiger trailers. Stop by and meet the owners Ronnie and Danny Harden and visit with the manager Jackie Bishop. Call for future special consignments and sales at 549-0078, the Graham Livestock Commission. That's 940-549-0078.
For fast, friendly, quality laundry service, all you need to do is find Master Cleaners. And that's easy enough. We're located at 1010 Indiana. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We specialize in dry cleaning, laundry, wash and fold, and have oversized washer and dryers for comforters and bedspreads. So for all your laundry needs, just think Master Cleaners. One-day service is available, and we have the best starch in town.
All-Star Fuel and Young County Butane have now teamed up to bring you the best in fuel, propane, and oil-filled lube needs. They operate a modern fleet of GPS dispatch trucks with professional drivers and dispatchers to ensure that your product arrives safely and on time. No truck stop is too large and no home heating installation too small. All-Star's friendly and knowledgeable sales force ensures that you receive the right product at the right price, where servicing your job site is top priority 24/7. All-Star Fuels now in 2 locations, 230 Elm Street in Graham and 784 State Highway 67.
When life happens, you can always count on Chris Baca with Texas Farm Bureau to help you through the rough spots. Texas Farm Bureau has earned the National J.D. Power and Associates Award for outstanding customer service for the past 2 years in a row. That honor only comes with hard work and a caring attitude. If you have any questions regarding your life, home, or auto insurance, get in touch with Chris Baca at 940-456-2287. Chris would be happy to sit down with you and come up with the best option available for your needs. That's Chris Baca, your Texas Farm Bureau agent, 940-456-2287.
Now back to the Graham Interbank pregame show on Q94.7.
Welcome back to the Graham Interbank pregame show of Graham Steer football as we get ready to roll here at Leopard Stadium here in Gainesville. And it's going to be a good night tonight for opening of district play. Tonight, your Golden Chick game plan brought to you by Golden Chick on Highway 16 South, 1504 Highway 16 South. Make sure you go by and see Al and all the gang out there at the Golden Chick. They're going to they are doing a great job out there, bringing the dinners, bringing the lunches, and whatever you need. I would suggest and go check it out. Wow, there's a lot of rain out there.
Yeah,
check it out.
Rain.
Is the tender sandwich they have at that Golden Chick, or run by after church and pick up a big meal, or for the game night, for the TCU Baylor game or the Texas OU game tomorrow. Go by a Golden Chick, get fixed up for lunch. That'll take care of you. Well, tonight's Golden Chick game plan, I think, Matt, looks like this. If we want to beat Gainesville, we got to keep their offense off the field. Got to let the Steer offense get out there, put some points on the board, and have Gainesville play catch-up.
Yeah, and we're talking about the weather too, and I think the weather could play a little part in this, and to be to Gainesville's advantage if it does start raining and stuff. Now like we said earlier, there's strong wind coming out of the north, which could hurt our passing game, but we're not too shabby on the run either.
No, they can run the ball pretty good. That's your Golden Chick game plan. Now brought to you by the fine folks at Golden Chick. Also tonight, the referees are out of the forward chapter. Brought to you by Matlock Optical. If you're needing glasses, if you're needing to get exams, or, hey, if you need to get those contact lenses, make sure you get out to Matlock Optical at 1529-380, or you can give them a call at 549-1621. At Matlock Optical, they always say the same thing. You got to see them to call them. That's Matlock Optical bringing you tonight's referee. All right, guys, we're going to have your Highsmith Auto coin toss coming up here in just a bit. But looking at some of the players on each one of these teams, Mason Copeland, quarterback, is thrown for a total of 408 yards this year. Landry Turner just went over the 1,000-yard mark last week with 1,102 yards. And we've seen Turner a lot of times, Matt, in some of the easy passes, like when he throws out there on the flat where we saw Parker wide open and stuff like that, they were dropping those. But you get somebody that's got 4 or 5 people hanging all over somebody, and they've got like a couple inches of put a ball in, he sets it right, lays the baby in the cradle.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Landry's taking some really leaps and strides. He's doing a lot better. He's settling into the offense, which we knew it'd take him a few games anyway to settle into the offense. And Landry's coming around.
Also, for Gainesville, Farr is leading the team with 345 yards rushing. Copeland, the quarterback, is their second leading rusher with 344 yards, along with 163. Now, the Steers, on the other hand, you've got Zach Martin, who went over the 500-yard mark.
Or Nick.
Nick Martin, sorry. I think it's Zach. Shouldn't have heard the I'm thinking Nick Martin last week went over the 500-yard mark with 507 yards total on the year. Turner, the second leading rusher with 185, and then you got Hagan Hughes following up with 121. Now, they're not saying the comparison of what Gainesville is doing because they're really running the ball like it, a lot of yards and eating up the clock, and that's something the Steers are going to have to deal with.
Yeah, exactly. And when you got Nick Martin, who is a bulldozer running over people, and then you got Hagan Hughes, who's a finesse runner, and I think Hagan's probably going to have a pretty good game tonight. I have this weird feeling. Mims with 4 catches, 67 yards on the year. This is something that I thought was kind of unique. The quarterback, Copeland, has 4 catches for 40 yards. So he's throwing to trickery, or he's throwing to himself. One or the other. Pretty cool deal. Todd Parker has 19 catches for 263 yards.
Derek Sides, 13 catches for 265 yards. Cannon with 7 catches for 65. You've got Connor Smith, 4 catches for 71, and Cam Patterson, 3 catches for 80. And so the Steelers are spreading the ball around on the pass. Now, one of the things that the Steelers have been really, really good at is returning punts and kicks. Check this out. Hagan Hughes is averaging 49 yards on kick returns.
Wow. I wonder if Gainesville knows this, and I bet they do, and I bet we don't see Hagan get the ball very much.
Probably not. He's averaging 49 yards per kick return. Gonzalez is averaging 20 per kick return. Steelers are being led on defense by Bonner Cottongame with 48 tackles. Then you got Tiny D, Dustin McCorder with 35, Riddell and Womack both with 30, Baca with 29, and Buchanan with 24 tackles on the season. So their defense doing the same thing, kind of spreading it around. So we'll see how this one ends up going. All right, the teams are about ready to come out on the field. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll be right back and get this rolling for you. Listen to the series of Q94.7 and on LakeCountryRadio.net.
They're called Star Tire and Graham, but there are a lot more. Of course, Star Tire has the most complete selection in the Lake Country of tires, sized to fit virtually every vehicle and all competitively priced. But did you know that Star Tire also carries a full line of aftermarket wheels, including American Racing, Elo, Rockstar by KMC, and many more? Star Tire has a full line of car and truck accessories to trick out your ride bumper to bumper. And with deer season only weeks away, come check out the selection of feeders and some of the most comfortable deer blinds you've ever hunted in. Star Tires, tires, and so much more. 228 Elm Street in Graham.
It's times like, well, now that we need to hold on to our vehicles as long as we can. And the Oil Pit has been helping you keep your car or truck for years. Literally. The Hughes family has been working hard to keep your family on the road and safe with oil changes, transmission fluids, and fluid level and tire pressure checks. And that family tradition Tom Hughes started years ago. Stop by the Oil Pit on 4th in Graham or call 940-549-5136.
Always proud to support the Graham Steers and Lady Blues is Sierra Bank. Sierra Bank has been a mainstay of the community for decades, helping new and established businesses reach their goals. Sierra Bank is there for you too, offering personal checking and savings, online banking and bill pay, convenient drive-through, debit cards, and more, including personal, home, and auto loans. Sierra Bank, banking that's true to Texas, with 8 locations including Graham and Bryson, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This special sports broadcast is brought to you in part by Graham Tank Trucks, transport bobtails and pump trucks. Graham Tank Trucks is in the process of expanding and looking for new clientele. With professional staff, their services include service work at all hours, day or night, drilling mud, fresh and saltwater hauling, and more. Call 940-549-1104 and let Graham Tank Trucks know what they can do for you. That's 940-549-1104.
Covering the listening area and beyond is Drennan Realty. Whether buying or selling residential, commercial, and rural properties, trust Drennan Realty. No real estate too large or too small. So call Danelle or Arena 940-549-8555 or log on DrennanRealty.com. Drennan Realty, a multiple listing service.
Hi, this is Arena Drennan. The highest compliment our clients can give is the referral of their friends, family, and business associates. Thank you for your trust in Drennan Realty.
Now back to the Graham Interbank pregame show on Q94.7.
Welcome back to the pregame show, brought to you by Graham Interbank, right there on the corner of Elm and 4th Street. We're going to have the coin toss brought to you by Highsmith Automotive in just a moment. The Graham Steers are on the field. Steers will be in all white tonight. The road unis with the blue letters and donning the white war bonnet tonight. The Gainesville Leopards will be in silver pants with the red helmets and jersey.
They look like the Georgia Bulldogs.
They do. They look like Georgia Bulldogs.
And I'm glad that we're sporting the white. I like the all white. I don't know. It just looks classy to me. And it's just Graham Steers to me.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Captains are on the field. You got Hughes, Gonzalez, along with Dixon and Side. We're awaiting the Gainesville Leopards to make their way over to the sideline. We got a really stiff wind blowing out of the north, and I noticed that more and more people are putting on the jackets.
Yeah. It is probably getting a little chilly out there at the wind, and like Corey said a while ago, she felt a few sprinkles. Let's hope that just holds off. We don't see no lightning in the sky. It can all hold off until later, because God knows we need the rain.
Yes, we do. All right, the captains for Gainesville are making their way out on the field. You got something just caught on fire.
I don't know what it was. I think it's our air conditioner behind us.
Is there a smoke alarm going off? You got Long Copeland along with Mims out on the field. We'll see if we can pick up the coin toss. It was called heads. It looks like Gainesville did win the toss. They're going to defer. And we'll see what side they decide to defend. Looks like Gainesville's going to take the wind to the back here in the first quarter.
I think that's a pretty smart move.
And the Steers will be wind in their face and defending the south goal. Both teams are going to be making their way back to the sidelines. As I'm hoping they fix that fire that just erupted behind us.
I know. I'm trusting that Gainesville people here will take care of it.
I'm hoping Chad put the fire out. So it's all, yeah, he's smiling. It's all good. All right, we're going to take a 90-second break for our national anthem. We're going to come back and we'll have Graham Steer football for you here on Q94.7 and LakeCountryRadio.net. Stay tuned.
There, in the distance, you can hear them. The crashing hooves, the thundering beat, the sounds of the stampeding herd known as Graham Steers. Over the years, some great young men have worn the red, white, and blue. Those who proudly bear the title Graham Steer with passion, and for those who claim the name, greatness is required and exhibited. So get ready, the stampeding Graham Steers on Lake Country Radio.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Graham Auto Rebuilders, First State Bank, Master Cleaners, Graham Savings and Loan, Potter's Pizza, Mike Sipes State Farm Insurance, The Oil Pit, Sierra Bank, Graham Tank Trucks, Star Tire, Graham Livestock Commission, Subway Sandwich Shops of Graham, Beyond Faith Home Care and Hospice, Graham Interbank, Chris Baca Texas State Farm Bureau Insurance, Dos Chili's Mexican Restaurant, the First Baptist Church in Graham, the Old Post Office Museum and Arts Center, All-Star Fuel, and by Golden Chick, Highsmith Automotive, J&N Feed and Seed, Matlock Optical, Bryan Insurance, and Weatherby Real Estate. Graham Steer football on the internet made possible by XL Pump and Supply, Bryan Insurance, and Faith Center Assembly of God.
Since 1958, Graham Auto Rebuilders has provided the highest quality body work and the latest technology available. The best paint and body work, glass repair and replacement, and frame and body alignment, along with 24-hour towing and wrecker service, can be found at Graham Auto Rebuilders. If you find yourself in need of body repair, whether it's a ding in the windshield or a major damage, call Jimmy and Roger at Graham Auto Rebuilders at 940-549-2357.
Welcome back to Graham Steer football right here on your Lake Country Leader, Q94.7 and LakeCountryRadio.net. As we get ready to get this one going here at Gainesville, Steers will be defending the south goal. Gainesville will be defending and kicking off from the north goal. And we'll get back at this and ready to go underway. Steers' offense going to have to get on their horse tonight against this Gainesville defense. They're a pretty stout bunch.
They are a pretty stout bunch, and if Gainesville has any kind of kicker, they'll just put a little bit up in the air, and it's going to go to the end zone. That wind is blowing pretty hard right now.
We thought we might mention this. The Steers did bring up a player from the junior varsity, 6'3", 160, Stephen Kimberling. He is a defensive back wide receiver. He's a sophomore. We thought we mentioned his name now because we might not get it in the rest of the game.
But we got him on our list.
That's right. We got him in there.
Thanks to Jenny Ryan for giving us the updated schedule.
Very much. All righty, it'll be Hector will be kicking off for the, I believe that's number 9. Yes, for the Gainesville Leopards.
You didn't say his last name.
Because I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Good go, Hector.
Gonzalez, Wilson, and Hughes back for the kickoff. Approaches the ball and sends it deep. And it is going to be taken by Gonzalez and Need, and the Steers will have it at their own 20-yard line to get things rolling.
Like I said, any kind of kicker could put it in the end zone. That was a deep kick, and we did good by not bringing it out for sure.
All right, Steer offense will come onto the field. They're on the other side getting ready to roll. This is district game number 1, District 4, 4A. And it sounds weird to say 4A.
Yeah, it does. It does.
You know?
4A.
25-yard line to get things started. The offense out on the field. Turner brings them out. You got Martin in the back. So they're going to put twin receivers on the left, one to the right. You've got Turner in the gun here on first down. Calls the signal, takes the snap, hands it off to Martin. He's going over the right side, still on his feet, looking to get that first down a little bit more. Picked up about 12 on the play. Takes it up to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, he did a good. He went right over Logan Taylor's side and Chance Moss, and there's a pretty good hole opened up, and Nick had a good run.
No huddle for the Steers. Twin receivers left, one right. Martin in the backfield, Turner in the gun, takes the snap. Hands it to Martin this time, going up the middle. Didn't get a lot that time. Got back to the line of scrimmage to bring up a second down.
Yeah, and it looks like Gainesville's running like a 5-3 defense. They got the nose guard, 2 defensive tackles on the end, and 3 or maybe 5-2 defense. It's not 5-3.
The Steers will go no huddle again. Twin receivers on the left, one to the right on the second down and 10. They'll send sides in motion. Hand it off the sides, going around the right side. He's got some room. There's a flag on the play. Gets it up to 50. He's down the sidelines, down to the 40 of Gainesville. But there's 2 flags on the play.
Yeah.
And Turner's saying, bring it back, boys.
There it is.
Holding gets Graham. And the sides with a great run down to the Gainesville 40, but it's coming back.
Yeah, it was a good hole, but there was a reason it was a good hole. There was a little bit of hold there.
They went around the right end behind Moss and number 71 for the Steers.
Logan Taylor.
That'll bring up a second down and 20 now for the Steers as they get ready to go. Turner goes no huddle again. Twin receivers left, one to the right. Just underway here in the first quarter, no score. Martin in the backfield, Turner in the gun. Now this time he'll send a man in motion left, rolls out. He's going to take it upfield himself. Turner rolling up near the line of scrimmage, falls forward, picks up about 9.5. It'll make up a third down and close to 10.
You know, it's good to see Turner doing that again. It's last few weeks he's tried to force the pass a little bit, and he just tucked the ball and just ran and had a good run there.
Third down and 11 for the Steers. You got twin receivers left, one to the right. Martin in the backfield, Turner in the gun. There's a snap. Drop back to pass. Looking. Great protection. Throwing across the middle. It's caught first down side at the 48. Down to the 40-yard line goes Derek Sides. They're going to give him the 42. And then it's a first down as Turner stepped up and just right down the middle.
Yeah, and you got to give it to our offensive line there. They gave him tons of time. They held them off really well. Good job.
No huddle. Twin receivers left, one right. There's a snap. Hand to Martin. Martin going left this time. He's at the 40, and he'll be drugged down shy of the 35-yard line at the 37.
Yeah, once again, we had a good blocking team going there. Ran up the backside of Connor Smith a little bit, but we had a good game.
And it'll pick up a 5 on the play. It'll bring up a second down and 5 for the Steers. Twin receivers left, one right. Turner in the gun. They'll send Sides in motion. They're going to pitch it to Sides. He's going around the right side. Got a great opening at the 30, down to the 25, 20. Still on his feet, looking for the 15, down to the 10-yard line. A great pitch and run by Derek Sides going around that right side.
Yeah, I think we seen something a while ago when we ran that play and had the hold come back, and we went back to do it again, and Derek had a good run there. If he wouldn't have stumbled, he might have went into the end zone.
So a first down for the Steers at the 11. Twin receivers left, one right. There's the snap. Hand to Martin. Martin up the middle. He's at the 5 and tripped up shy of the goal line, right at the goal line.
Wow. He was awfully close to going across there, and like you said, the little hand, the shoestring tackle there got him.
So Martin will take it down to the 1 yard line, bring a first and goal from the 1.
I think we'll see Martin again, right at the gut.
Steers no huddle. Martin in the backfield. There's Turner, takes the ball, gets it to Martin. Martin hits the line. He's still going, and he's down at the 1.
Wow, I think they gave him a little more progress there. It looked like he pushed himself in, but we'll go with what Matlock Optical, and then we'll say.
It's not, they got a little bit, so they're just about the length of the football at the goal line.
I think we'll see Nick again.
8:50 left in the first quarter, no score in the game, but the Steers are fixing to change that. They'll put Martin in the backfield. There's a snap. Hand to Martin, and he hits the line, and he's in for the touchdown. Graham Steers.
I was going to say, you may can stop Nick one time, but you ain't going to stop him more than once. So he's going to at least get you a yard, and that's exactly what he did.
The touchdowns are not the problem for the Steers. It's what do they do after they get the touchdown.
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
And they're going to go that swinging gate. They're going to run the swinging gate. We'll see what they do. Well, no, now they're going to run. They're going to run the kick team out.
And who is
Carrillo?
Yeah.
We got Carrillo back again. So we'll see what he does. But these extra points have been an adventure.
Boy, we better boogie, too. We got 5 seconds on the game clock. 4.
Roll back to hold.
It ain't going to happen.
Delay a game.
Yeah.
So,
goodness, we should have called a timeout.
A little trickery out there didn't work too well.
Yeah.
But
they did. They may have got the timeout. They did get the timeout in, Rick.
Wow, they did. Wow. Oof. How they did that, I don't know, but they did. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Steers on Shoot 94.7.
It's times like, well, now that we need to hold on to our vehicles as long as we can. And the Oil Pit has been helping you keep your car or truck for years. Literally. The Hughes family has been working hard to keep your family on the road and safe with oil changes, transmission fluids, and fluid level and tire pressure checks. And that family tradition Tom Hughes started years ago. Stop by the Oil Pit on 4th and Graham or call 940-549-5136. The
Welcome back to Graham Steer football. Steers are going to attempt an extra point, and like I said, this has been an adventure all year long.
And this is going to be a hard kick for Carrillo. I mean, the wind is blowing 30 miles an hour out of the north. He's kicking right into it.
Womack to hold. There's a snap. Oh, it's a fake. Womack at the 5. He's looking to go up the middle, and he is denied. But it was a fake as Womack took it, and he is denied. And it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that was a good call because he's kicking into a hard wind there, and we've had a little trouble with our kicking game. So I think that was a good call by the coaching staff. It just didn't work.
So the Steers go up 6-0 here in the first quarter with 8:53 left in the quarter, and we'll see what the Steer defense can do now. I'm anxious to see against this wind on the kickoff where the ball's going to go because the Steers have been kicking the ball short as of late anyway. I was talking to Coach Davison during the week, and he says the goal that they have with a kicking game is for the other team to start from the 35 back. He says he doesn't want to get them past the 35-yard line, and we saw it was against Big Spring that almost every time they started at the 40-45.
Yeah, they did, and we got to kick it low here with that high wind. We can't do a little pooch kick way up in the air because it's going to blow back, and we're going to get a penalty.
So we'll see what happens here. Carrillo on for the kickoff.
You know, it's got to go at least 10 yards. I don't know if it's going to. It's going to be kicked with high.
Mims is back for the Leopards, back at his own 15-yard line.
And they're ready for that kick.
So we'll see what happens here. So hang on to your hat. 8:35 left in the first quarter, 6-0 Graham. And there's a kick. It's a high kick. Hits the floor, and
you know what? We might have recovered that.
Well, there's a penalty.
Yeah,
I think it went out of bounds.
But it bounced at the 49-yard line, which would have actually went to 10 yards.
And Gonzalez was in the area when it came down, but I think it came down and went out of bounds.
Yeah.
We'll see what the call is here.
Yeah, they're going to call up against us. Ooh, that's going to give them really good field position.
Yeah,
I was thinking we should just quit it on the ground.
Again, if you're out there listening tonight and you have a son that is in 4th, 5th grade, I suggest you pick up a ball and go out in the backyard every Saturday and kick, and kick. You'll make varsity as a freshman.
That's very possible.
Wow. Gainesville will be having the ball at the Graham Steer 43-yard line, where they'll be setting up at. So the Steers really handed Gainesville some great field position.
Yes, they absolutely did.
So 43-yard lines where the Gainesville Leopards will start on the Graham end of the field.
That's too good a field position.
Leopards set it up. They're going to put a receiver right, split the backfield. Copeland under center, hands the ball off, hit at the line, and rolling through. We'll see if we get the number of the running back. That time it's 32 is the running back at his long, and he picks up about 3 on the play. He'll bring up a 2nd down and 7 to go for a 1st down.
Yeah, you can tell that they're definitely running team. They got real tight inside, got one wide out, and that's it, and everybody else is up close to the ball.
3 men in the backfield. There's a snap. They're going to hand the ball off again, and he's number 18 this time. That's Willis. He's hit at the line, and he takes it for about 3 yards. So we'll bring up a 3rd down and about 5 to go for the 1st down. As I'm not sure who got their hand in there, but somebody got him and pulled him back.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either. They're so up. Everybody's up on the ball. I'm telling you, we probably got 10 of our 11 guys in the box, and that one guy on the wide out up there playing way up.
Gainesville breaks the huddle, split the backfield, and Copeland gets under center, puts a wide out on the left side. There's the snap. They're going to hand it off, going around the left side up to the 45-yard line, or 35-yard line, and just shy of the 1st down by about 2 yards.
Yeah, I see this being 4-down territory for Gainesville.
Keith Hall is the Gainesville coach. He was at Vernon for a long time. So 4th down and 2 for the Leopards. And they do break the huddle. 3 men in the backfield. Copeland under center. There's a snap. Handed off. Hit in the backfield. And Tiny, who is that? That was Tiny D getting in the backfield. Knocked him for about a 2-yard loss. And the Steers will take over on down.
Yeah, McCorder came from the backside. Was not even touched. Just jumped on it. As soon as he handed it off, he was all over him.
So Tiny D doing his job, taking down the running back. The Steers will have the ball back at their own 36-yard line. 1st down and 10. 6:46 left here in the first quarter. It's 6-0 Graham. Steers this time put twin receivers on the right, one to the left. Martin in the backfield, Turner in the gun. Handed off to Martin, going around the right side. He's got some room. He's going to get the 1st down a little bit more. He's at the 50, down to the 45, and down to the 42-yard line, where the Steers will have a 1st down.
Yeah, that was a very good run by Nick Martin, but I think we see something on that right side, and we have beaten up that right side so far tonight. We've got a lot of yards.
They're going to put the ball at the Gainesville 43. No huddle for the Steers. Twin receivers to the left, one to the right. Got Hagan Hughes in the backfield this time. Turner takes the snap, handed off to Hughes, go around the left side. He's pursued. He's at the 40. He's knocked off his feet, down close to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good run by Hagan. And like I said, I just have this feeling that Hagan's going to have a big night tonight, and we're going to leave him in there for another down.
They're going to put it at the 38-yard line of Gainesville. That'll bring up a 2nd down and about 5 to go. Twin receivers right, one left. There's a snap, handed to Hughes. Hughes hit the backfield, and we'll see if they do maybe get 1 on the play. Yeah. He was knocked off his feet that time. It's Tag Sparks, who leads the Leopards in tackles on the season.
Yeah, he came up from the linebacker position real quick, filled the hole, and he was all over Hagan.
Sparks with 51 tackles on the season. Twin receivers right, one to the left, making a 3rd down and 4. Hughes in motion. There's a snap. Looking to throw it across the middle. Caught Parker. That's Smith. Smith takes it down to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, Connor Smith is sitting right there, just planted in the middle of the field, and couldn't miss him. Oh, wait, I take that back. That's Derek's side.
I thought it was 17.
Was it 17?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
my bad.
Twin receivers to the left, one to the right. No huddle for the Steers. Turner in the gun, hands it to Martin. Martin gets a good block, squirts through down to about the 15-yard line to bring up a second down. 5:19 left here in the first quarter. It's 6-0 Graham. Steers are facing a second down and about 8 to go for the first down.
Yeah, Nick had a good hold there, and just one guy to beat. He grabbed hold of his foot, just couldn't get rid of him.
Twin receivers to the left, one right. Turner in the gun. There's the snap, empty backfield. Turner looking down the middle. There's a man there and almost intercepted.
Oof, he forced that one. We had two. I don't know if the receivers were in the wrong place, but we had two receivers right there in one position right there in the back of the end zone, and there was two Gainesville defenders right there with them.
So that'll bring up a third down and 8 to go for the first down. 4:55 left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I believe we got 2 downs to make this first down here.
6-0 Steers on top. Twin receivers to the left, one right. There's a snap to Turner. Pressure coming. Throws it out. Caught Parker. Parker at the 10, 5, and he's in for the Graham Steer touchdown.
That's a good play there. Just a little quick pass out to Parker as he's coming inside, and nobody was there to stop him. Good throw and catch.
Looks like the Steers are going to try to go for 2 here. They've got Turner out on the field. Mark, they're going to go the Okie set with the wishbone and Turner in the gun. There's the snap. They're going to hand it to Hughes. Hughes up the middle, and he's hit at the line, but he's in, and the Steers will push the score 14-0 with 4:49 left here in the first quarter. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to Steers of Q94.7.
Graham Savings and Loan in Graham, Breckenridge, and Possum Kingdom has the tools and services you need to bank in the 21st century. Mobile banking with an easy-to-use app for your smartphone or tablet with tips on how to protect your identity and report lost or stolen credit cards. Check out the 1-minute loan application and online banking made easy at grahamsl.com. Whether it's business or personal banking, Graham Savings and Loan has what it takes to make life's dreams come true. Call today at 940-549-2066. Graham Savings and Loan. Member FDIC. Always supporting Graham and Breckenridge High Schools.
A little Van Halen there for you. You know that today is David Lee Ross' birthday.
All right.
63 years old.
I was going to say he's probably in his 60s.
Yeah.
Good heavens.
Yep. David Lee Ross' birthday. But Steers here are celebrating with a 14-0 lead over Gainesville with 4:49 left in the first quarter. So far, the offense is making it look easy.
Definitely.
Skeeter going to come kick this time. And Skeeter does a little bit better job against the wind. He'll be picked up at the 25, looking at the 30, up to the 35, 40, 45, down to the 48-yard line. And it was Cannon and Buchanan making the stop on Mims. And the Gainesville Leopards are having it at their own 48-yard line. And they put a pretty good lick on Mims when he got there.
They did do that. It was kind of a sandwich in between.
He's walking off the field right now. I think you might have to shake a little dust off the rafters.
Yeah, that was a perfect kick. That's what we needed to do there. We just didn't defend it very well.
All right, Gainesville this time will set up in the spread. Receivers left and right. Lone setback, man in the slot left. Copeland in the gun. Here's a 3-down lineman. There's the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keep by Copeland. Copeland hit at the 50-yard line and driven backwards. So he'll pick up a couple on the play and bring up a second down.
Yeah, they kind of changed their offense up there a little bit. They had the tight formation, and this time they kind of spread it out a little bit and went to the spread.
So Gainesville with a second down, and the ball sitting right at the 50-yard line. 4:19 left here in the first quarter as we're playing on a windy, cool night here in Gainesville. Next week we go to the Swamp in Burke. This time Copeland's going to go to the gun. He's going to put twin receivers on the left side. Lone setback is Willis, and now we got
timeout game.
Yeah, timeout Gainesville. We're going to have a little hard time getting that one set up. 3:58 left here in the first quarter. 14-0 Graham. 30-second break. Be right back. Stick around with us here on Steer Football.
You can go out to eat anywhere. You can have a true dining experience at Dos Chiles. The first thing you'll notice is the impeccable service and incredible drinks. Next, the best in traditional Mexican cuisine will unfold before your eyes and taste buds with plenty of choices for everyone. Dos Chiles, for that intimate first date to a family outing, with locations in Bowie, Boyd, Bridgeport, and Graham. Cater your next event or reserve the party room. Don't just go out to eat, have a dining experience at Dos Chiles, where you are part of the family.
Welcome back, Graham Steer football. Boy, Joe's pulling them all out tonight. A little Aerosmith there for you. 3:58 left here in the first quarter. It's 14-0 Graham on top as the Leopards have the ball with a 2nd down and 8 right at the 50-yard line. Leopards huddle up. Now they're going to hit the line. Going to put twin receivers on the left side, one to the right. Willis in the backfield, Copeland in the gun. Now send a man in motion. Going to pitch to the motion man, Mims. He's bottled up at the 50. He gets to the 49. He ran out of bounds. So pick up a 1 on the play. That's another one of those deals. You run about 40 yards to get a yard.
Yeah, Womack did a very, very good job. He wouldn't. He held off the block, and then Bonner Cottongang came over there and helped finish him off after Womack had him tied up.
They're going to give him 2 yards on the play. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. 3:32 in counting. The ball sitting at the Steer 48-yard line. Gainesville breaks the huddle. They'll send a receiver out on the left side. This time they're going to put 3 men in the backfield, or 2 men in the backfield. Slot for Copeland. Now they're going to run Mims out on the right side. Copeland takes the snap, looking to pass. It's out there, and it's knocked down. Hagan Hughes saw it coming a mile away.
Yeah, he did. I think if Hagan would have had another step, it might have been a pick 6. But that was very good defense by Hagan Hughes to bring up the 4th down.
4th down and 6, 3:09 left in the first quarter. 14-0 Graham on top. And Hagan going back to receive the punt. And Hughes has been ripping the special teams all over the place lately. Ran 2 backs in the last 2 weeks.
That'd be nice again.
There's a snap. Fumble snap. The punter trying to get the ball. He gets a great job getting it away. And down at the 5-yard line is Hughes looking for the 10. And he is going to be brought out of bounds at the 10-yard line. What a play by the punter. I guess that was Copeland. And man, oh man, he got away on the bad snap and got the ball away and pinned their Steer down at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he did, which gave, with him fumbling the ball and running out, it gave the punting team time to get down there and fill the punt pretty good. And they were all over Hagan pretty quick. That was a heck of a job, though.
Yeah, that was a great deal. Kick down to the 11-yard line where the Steers will have it. So 89 yards to go here. There's a snap, turn. They're going to hand it off to Mark going on that right side. Gigantic hole. But the linebacker, Copeland, comes up and takes him off his feet. Copeland, the kicker, the punter, the quarterback, and defensive back.
It's a good athlete.
Bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Steers with 2:40 left in the first quarter. 14-0 Graham on top. One receiver's left, one to the right. There's a snap to Turner, dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. Throws it out. It's caught by, let's see, who is it?
I think that's Cameron Patterson.
It looks like Patterson caught that one.
Cameron Patterson.
Takes it up to the 25-yard line for a 1st down. Watching Landry Turner work here, he is like you hear all the cliches. He's just slicing them up like a butcher out there.
Yeah, he is. He looks a little more comfortable this week.
There's a snap to Turner, giving it to Mark. Mark, big hole up the middle. He's tripped off his feet at about the 34-yard line. Pick up a 7 on the play.
Yeah. Nick's getting close to this breaking one. They're just hand tackling him, and you can't hand tackle Nick Martin very long. They got Hagan coming back out here now.
And Martin fell on the ball when he went down and knocked the breath out. He's a huffing and a puffing, so they're going to bring Hughes out. Twin receivers left. Dropping back is Turner. Looking downfield, but he finds Hughes. Hughes gets the 1st down, still dancing down the sideline, and they'll take it out at the 40-yard line, and that's where Graham will have another 1st down.
Our old bread and butter, the old wheel route there.
Oh, yeah. Watching Gonzalez and Davis run that last year, I mean, it was a thing of beauty.
Oh, yeah. Ben Davis and Dylan Gonzalez had that down to an art.
Twin receivers left, one right, man in motion to the left. There's the snap, hand to Hughes, cuts it back up the middle. He's hit at the 40-yard line, takes it up to the 41 and bring up a 2nd down.
Yeah, Gainesville did a very good job of filling in the middle there. And only get a short pickup there.
Second down and 9 to go for the Steers. With 1:30 left here in the first quarter. 14-0 Graham on top. Twin receivers to the right, one to the left. Turner in the gun, and you've got Hughes in the backfield. Now they're going to send sides in motion, fake the pitch. Turner looking upfield. He's just going to take it upfield himself. Gets away from one tackle, gets away from another. Gets the first down. He's hit, but takes it down to the 49-yard line. But Turner shifting gears and changing speeds on that run and gets the first down.
He cracks me up. He's like a little pinball out there. He just kind of bounces around and keeps going.
That was a pretty incredible run.
Yeah.
Because he juked a couple of guys out of their shoes. Breaks up at first down for the Steers at the Leopard 49. Twin receivers right, one left. Turner in the gun. There's the snap. Going to hand the ball out to Cannon this time, working his way up the middle. Takes it down to the 45-yard line and bring up a second down.
That was a nice little run by Casey. Casey's a good fill-in right there, and it had a really good run. Good blocks up the middle behind Hopkins and Moss.
Second down at 5, or second down at 6 for the Steers. Twin receivers on the right, one on the left. Cannon in the backfield, Turner in the gun. There's the snap. Make the handoff. Turner looking. Pressure coming. Good job by the Steer offensive line. Here comes the flag. They have a receiver downfield. Oh, Turner just blows by the people and takes it down to the 36.
Connor Smith had a heck of a hit on there, and the young man got a good hit there.
Yeah,
but I think that penalty is probably going to be against us for holding, and it is.
Yeah, it's a holding against the Steers, so it's going to come back. But yeah, Connor Smith came up with a hammer time shot and stopped the clock with 19 seconds left. And we'll see if we can catch Torrey down on the sideline as we're in an official timeout at the moment.
The wind's still blowing good, and no rain, no lightning, knock on wood, so we're doing pretty good.
So we're in official timeout at the moment. And see if we can get down on the sideline and talk to Torrey. We're having to do some different things tonight.
One of these days will be good.
I know. We're going to go down the sideline, talk to Torrey, and Torrey, right now, I mean, as far as the weather goes, everything, what's going on there, and the attitude of the Steers on the sideline, are they pretty pumped?
Not much here. I'm pretty successful throwing the ball. This sideline is extremely excited.
We got about half of that because it was kind of iffy. Next time we're going to have to use a cell phone, Torrey, because it was a little cut in and out due to the weather. But thank you so much for that report. We're in a timeout at the moment. The Steers are at 14-0 at the moment with the score, and we'll see what they're driving right now. Great couple of plays for the passing game. We'll take a break. Well, wait, hang on. We're going to stick around here for just a second, but feel like we'll get things going back here again as the Steer offense come back on the field. They're facing a second down and 5 at the moment.
No. Penalty.
That's right. That's a penalty. That's right. We had that holding call.
Let's go 15 on it.
Yeah, and a holding call.
16, 7 right.
That takes it all the way back to the Steer 45-yard line, and the Steers need to get it to the Leopard 39 for the first down.
Just a little hope there. And you could tell how windy it is when we were trying to talk to Torrey. The wind is just blowing all into our mind. So we're going to have another timeout at
So, yeah, the quarter comes to an end. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll take a minute. We'll be back right after this with more Graham Steer football.
It's an ever-changing world, and Graham Interbank wants you to know that they're right there with you with personal and business banking to fit your needs of today. Offering mobile banking 24/7 from your smartphone, tablet, or desktop. When it comes to loans, checking, savings, or investments, Graham Interbank is ready to serve you. Call them today at 940-549-3434 or drop by the lobby at 455 Elm. Graham Interbank congratulates the Steers and Lady Blues on a century of winning tradition. Member FDIC.
This is Shanna Weatherby Wolf with Beyond Faith Home Care and Rehab. At Beyond Faith, we believe love makes the healing difference. A few of our services include skilled nursing, diabetic education, plus physical, speech, and occupational therapy to set you or your loved ones on the road to recovery. Most of these services are covered 100% by Medicare. Call today for more information on home health care. 940-521-0300 or log on to BeyondFaithHomeCare.com. Beyond Faith Home Care and Rehab, a step above, a step beyond, believing that love makes the healing difference. Voted a top 500 home care elite agency.
Welcome back to Gainesville football. Turner takes the ball let's see, that's 3-5. That's about a 8-9 yard gain. We'll bring up a third down at 7. Twin receivers on the left, one to the right. Turner in the gun. There's the snap, rolling back to pass, throws it out. Parker's hit immediately when he catches the ball. Going to bring up a fourth down, and let's see, about 9 to go for the first down. Lost 2 on the play.
Yeah, we were going to try that little screen pass to Todd again, and Gainesville said nothing to it, and they had that play snuffed out from the beginning.
We're going to bring the leading punter in the district onto the field, Skeeter Buchanan.
And he ought to get a good one with this win.
Yeah, he might get a whole one here.
He could probably punt it to Dallas from here.
You know, the Skeeter, not only is he the leading punter, but he's also the third leading tackler on the defense.
You know, Skeeter's been a nice surprise for us this year.
There's a snap to Buchanan, and he gets a good spiral away, gets at the 10, rolls into the end zone, and Skeeter... his mom works at the office, and he comes in all the time. And he takes kicking those balls in the end zone very personal.
Well, that's good. That shows a lot of self-esteem and, want to and something. And I mean, he the wind's blowing so hard there, he just put it up and it just carried into the end zone.
He was talking about, one day he was talking to us about that, it's embarrassing to kick it into the end zone, so. But I liked his attitude.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
He stays on the field playing defense. Leopards take the ball. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and it's going to be about a 3-yard gain, close to the 25, called the 23.
Now you had Cotton Game, you had Tiny D, you had everybody in on that tackle there. Once again, Gainesville's going back to that tight offense where everybody's in and they just got one out.
In fact, Tuberville is in quarterbacking now for the Leopards. Leopards are going to put twin receivers on the left side, split the backfield. There's a snap. They're going to hand the ball off to Long. Long hit at the line, and pick up of about 2 on the play. They'll bring up a third down and 4 to go for the first down.
Yeah, they tried to run up the middle. Arredondo, Juan was right on it at nose guard and filled in pretty good, and then you had Colton Langley come up and finish off the tackle, but very good job by Juan Arredondo filling up the middle again there.
Third down at 5 for the Leopards. They'll break the huddle. Going to split twin receivers on the left. Tuberville gets the shotgun. There's the snap, and we've got flags flying, dogs barking, and whistles blowing.
We've got a false start again. Yeah.
We'll back up the Leopards 5 yards and bring up a third down and close to 10 for the first down. After the first quarter, if you're a basketball fan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Dallas Mavericks, are sitting at 28-6.
With no dirt.
With no dirt. Third down and 9 to go for the first down for Gainesville. Split backfield. They're going to come along, hand off, and going nowhere is you've got Riddell, you've got Baca, who else? Cotton also in the tackle as Mims comes around, takes the handoff, and that's going to bring up a fourth down and 11 to go for the first down, and the Leopards are going to punt.
Now, once again, you had Arredondo that just blew the center off the line of scrimmage, and he's the one that disrupted the whole play and made that play happen.
Second quarter,
fourth down.
Fourth down, but it's second quarter with the Steers on top 14-0. The punt is away. Good punt this win. And Hughes fumbled the ball, bumped it. The Steers jump on it. Looks like they got it. but the ball hit him in the hands and bounced out. Looks like Hughes lost the where the ball was, and Gainesville got it.
No.
Yeah, Gainesville recovered it as Hughes dropped the ball, and Gainesville did recover. They'll have the ball at their, let's see, where are they going to put that ball at? The own 43-yard line.
Yeah.
So after the fumble punt, Gainesville will have it back, down 14-0. Leopards break the huddle. They'll put receivers left and right, split the backfield. Quarterback under center. There's the snap. Going to hand it to Willis this time. Jumps over one player going to the right and gets about 8 on the play. He'll bring up 8, second down to the Steer 49-yard line.
Yeah, Buchanan and Riddell on that play there to make the tackle. Got too many yards, though. Going to slow that down a little bit.
8-yard gain for the Leopards.
But we were coming in late. I don't think our defense was ready to come on back to the
Yeah,
field.
because
yet.
Langley
wasn't even on the field.
wasn't even on the field. He was making his way out. Receivers left and right, split backfield. Quarterback under center. There's the snap. Hand it to Willis. Runs into the quarterback, and Tiny D was there and drove him backwards. But kind of a bad handoff as the quarterback and the runner ran into each other.
Yeah, and Dustin McCorder, once again, is very disruptive at that defensive end spot and did a good job just manhandled the end over there on that side.
Tiny D headed to San Marcos at the end of the school year. Going to be playing for Dennis Francione down there with the Texas State Wildcats. Receivers left and right, split backfield. Quarterback under center, drops back to pass, throws it out, and it is knocked down. As Landon Gonzalez, one of the best in the business, saw that one and knocked it down.
Yeah, Landon did a very good job, had a good break from the ball there.
And it'll bring up a 4th down at the Leopard 49-yard line.
So far, the biggest gains for Gainesville is from our mistake.
We'll see what Hughes does this time. He's going to go back. He's getting instructions from Coach Turner. He revealed back at the his own 40, gets the snap, gets the ball. He's a pretty good punter, man.
Pretty good punt in the wind like that.
Takes a Leopard bounce down to the 21-yard line, where the Steelers will have a first down at 10. But he's done a great job.
Yeah, he's filled in and has done a pretty good job. I guess he's what is Mr. Stubblefield? He's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore, yeah. So it's a 14-0 lead for the Steers with, I'm sorry, Robin. It's the Texas State Bobcats. Robin Martin let me know, hey, it's the Bobcats. Okay, well, thank you,
You knew
Robin.
that, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You were just testing.
Yeah, I was testing Robin. That's where you go. Thank you very much. Steers hand the ball off. Martin gets away. There's a flag on the play as Martin takes it over the left side.
Now that's going to be another holding against us. I've seen that one.
Steers are backing up.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a holding call.
Man, we have got to stop that.
Yeah, that has been going on quite a bit lately.
I think we've had 5 this game.
They started that stuff really heavily back in the Argyle game. Saddleback Steers up 10 yards. And we'll bring up a first down and 20. It takes it down the 11-yard line. 14-0, Graham on top. 7:07 left in the half. Twin receivers to the right, one left. Turner drops back, fires out, finds Parker. Parker gets the first down, picks up a little more, as he gets it up to the 39-yard line. It's a great pickup by Todd Parker. Going from the 11 down to the 39.
Yeah, that was a good play. Just a little quick out to Parker, and had some good blocking downfield. Connor Smith was downfield and had a good block. Free him up for a few more yards.
Steers go no huddle on the first down at the 39-yard line. Twin receivers to the right, one to the left. There's the snap. They're going to hand the ball off to Hughes. Hughes making his way up the middle. He's at the 50. He's down to the 45. He's still on his feet. Shifts gears, goes down to the 40, and will be dropped at the 37-yard line. So a great run by Hagan Hughes.
I love watching Hagan run. He gets out here, and then there's 5 red jerseys, and he goes backwards, sideways, crooked, everything else. He's a good little runner.
Looks like one of the water bugs on the lake in the
Yeah,
morning.
he does.
One receivers to the left, one to the right. There's the snap. And to Hughes again, going around the left side. He gets around one tackler, breaks another one, and he's leveled at the 27-yard line? 32-yard line? Yeah, 32.
And the good thing about a Hughes, you make a Hughes mad and they play better.
Yeah.
You know, he had that muff punt, and I know Hagan left it on his shoulders a little bit, and it shows right there he ran the ball and made up for it a little bit.
And we got another Hughes brother coming, too, so the Flying Hughes brothers are continuing to keep the tradition going. Turner, across the middle, finds Parker again down the 20-yard line, down to the 19. Another first down for the Steers, as Landry Turner is just slicing and dicing.
Yes, he is, and Todd Parker actually probably become his favorite receiver lately, and Todd's doing a very good job out there.
Kimbrough in the game, the sophomore just brought up. We didn't get to say his name. There's the snap.
And it may go to him.
He may go to him. Turner looking. He's still looking now. He's got to take off. He's down to the 20, down to the 15, looking for the 10-yard line at the 10, and he'll be dropped off his feet. And it's down to the 10-yard line. It brings up, let's see, is it a first down?
I think it's going to be about a yard short, Rick. Now, Kimberlin, it's Kimberlin, isn't it? Kimberling was I had a little space there for just a minute, and I'm surprised they didn't throw the flag for 12 men on the field.
They're going to give the ball to Sides this time on the pitch, and he's going to take it down to the 7-yard line. Oh, that was Martin, I'm sorry. I just got a message here from Michael Becker, one of the guys that helps me out with the weather, says that it looks real good for some rain in the Grand watershed.
Yeah.
So, pretty cool deal.
Thank you, Lord.
Yes, very much. Former quarterback of the Graham Steers, great Jeremy Louder, listening to us online tonight. Twin receiver to the right, one to the left. Lone setback is Mark. There's a snap. Hand off to Anote's quarterback, keep up the middle. Landry Turner taking it down to about the 3-yard line.
I tell you what, they had a good play fake there. I thought Nick had it, and then like you said, Landry had a good tuck and just tucked it in, ran right up the middle over the left side. Good job.
Turner in the back of the gun. There's a snap. They're going to hand to it's another quarterback keep, and he's going to be hit at about the 3-yard line and brought down.
You know, we're saying a good fake. Nick's playing that ball pretty good. I mean, he's playing the fake really well because you thought he had.
I know. 2 times in a row we've done that. That'll bring a third down and goal from the 3-yard line for the Steers, up 14-0 with 4 minutes and 9 seconds left.
Definitely 2-down territory.
Definitely. Turner has them in the gun. Twin receivers to the right. There's the snap. Flags flying again. So got a dead ball foul. False start Steers.
And we are shooting ourselves in the feet. Not just the foot, the feet.
So that'll back them up 5 and bring up a third and goal from the 8-yard line now.
Maybe we should have mentioned the Hershey with their 15 penalties.
Yeah, I'm not going to bring that up. Maybe they're trying to match it.
Are we catching them yet over there, Statman?
Still got a ways to go, but still. Zach Duncan from the Wichita Falls Times-Argus News keeping our stats tonight. Timeout, Gainesville. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the Steers on Q94.7.
Before, definitely after the game, there's always that one large looming question: where to go eat? Now you can stand in line and wait forever, or can get a burger with everybody else in town, or you could go to Potter's Pizza for the best salad bar and pizza buffet in town. Hot, fresh pizza and lots of it before or definitely after the game in a clean, family-friendly atmosphere. So ask yourself, why a burger? Why stand in line forever when you can sit down and dine on the best pizza in the Lake Country, according to TripAdvisor? Potter's Pizza, 16 South and Graham. Simply better, simply fresher, and open late on game night.
Steers facing a third down and goal from the 8-yard line, and the Steers are up 14-0. And I'm sure they're going to use a couple of downs here.
Yeah, I have to say that we'll definitely 4-down territory.
Where's Todd Parker at?
Parker.
Watch for him on this
left.
Wide left. We'll see. They're going to send Sides in motion. Dropping back. Looking for Parker. Goes back the other way and finds Hughes out of the backfield. It's a touchdown for the Graham Steers as Hagan Hughes following Todd Parker. It looks like everybody bit on Parker, and Hughes was standing there wide open.
Yeah, I think the Gainesville thought the same thing you did, Rick. Watched for Parker, and Parker came across, lured him across, and then Hagan Hughes snuck in behind and a little quick pass to him, and he's in.
All right, David Groves is going to come on and hold for Carrillo, so we'll see what transpires here on the extra point. And and he puts it up, and it is good. So the Steers do get the extra point and pushes it 21-0. And we'll see if we can go downstairs to Tori and pick her up down the field. All right, we're going to talk to Tori. Tori, right after that touchdown, what's going on down the sideline?
Steers offense needed. They talked for the past few weeks about getting out to a quick start, jumping on Gainesville early and making Gainesville play from behind. Gainesville likes to run the ball, so that's something that they don't want to do.
All right, Tori, thank you so much for that call in. Appreciate it very much. All right, going to go to the kickoff here as Creel is on for the kickoff.
I kind of agree with what Tori said there. You know, they are playing from behind, and Gainesville has a little hard time playing from behind because we don't have much of a passing game.
Well, Coach Hall even made the comment that they were having some struggles moving the ball, and they were really having a hard time playing from behind. 3:31 left here in the first half. It is 21-0 Graham on top.
Guess we'll see what they got in their arsenal now.
Carrillo will be kicking the ball off. Yvonne, by the way.
Yvonne.
There's the kick. It's going to be a high kick. It's going to be trouble fumbled. And who's got the ball? So they got it.
I think got it. Well, I thought we jumped right on it.
Gainesville, the rest of Gainesville
got it out. Yep.
Hughes comes up with the ball, but they're saying, no, it is Leopard ball after the drop kick, and it'll be fielded at the 35-yard line. Looks like where they're going to put it. Steer coach is around the field going, what the hey?
I know. I thought we had the ball, too. I mean, I seen Hagan jump on it. I don't know.
Coach,
I guess they need to go back to Matlock.
Hey, they got Coach Merritt upset. That's a bad thing.
Oh, you don't get Merritt upset.
Yeah, you don't get Joe Merritt upset.
He's a big boy.
That's right. He's like the, the marshmallow guy from Ghostbusters.
You say that.
I know.
Joe Merritt, that was Rick Edwards.
There's a snap. Going to hand the ball off, coming around the right side, bottled up. Tiny D and Riddell, along with Cotton Game, get in there and bring Ashton off his feet. A loss on a play of 2.
That's good to see our defense playing like that. Riddell came up there and filled in pretty good, and you got Tiny D and then Cotton Game. That's big boys coming in on you.
That'll bring up a second down at 12 for the Leopards. Going to put the ball back at the 33-yard line.
3 minutes left.
21-0 Graham on top. Gainesville breaks the huddle. They're going to spread it out this time. Put twin receivers on the right.
Something, I think.
And we got Cotton Game going off the field. You got Langley going off the field. We got who else coming on here? We've got Jack Hayes coming on, and also Stull coming on.
I don't know what that was about. The referee just stopped it and let them come off the field.
Switched some people out. But this time they're going to spread it out. They're going to take the ball. They're going to hand it off to Long. Long going around the right side.
Oh, Jack Hayes.
Jack Hayes right there. Johnny on the spot brings him down. And for a loss, another loss on the play of 1. And that'll bring up a third down at 13.
Well, Jack comes in for one play, makes a tackle, and goes off.
Yeah. Well, at least when the ball, they look at the film, but hey, I did my job.
That's it. Kind of like a comedian. When you're on top and you get that one laugh, you leave.
That's all you do. Quit while you're ahead. 2:19 left here in the half. 21-0. Steers on top. Receivers left and right. Got a slot on the left. There's a snap. Dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. Throws it out, and it is incomplete. as they try to get the ball to Bryce Royal, Jr.
And he had 4 people on him. He had Buchanan. He had Perry. He had Womack. He had Gonzalez. He had 4 people on him. So he wasn't going to make that catch.
That'll bring up a third down and 13 for Gainesville with 2:02 left in the half. 21-0 Graham on top in this one. Hughes is going to drop back to about the 48-yard line to receive the punt. Tonight, the kicking, both sides have been kind of weird with all the fumbles. Well, that ball got caught in the air.
That's a knuckleball.
That looked like a helium balloon flying around up there. That'll be taken down at the 41-yard line, where the Steelers will have it first down and 10 with 1:54 left here in the half, with the Steelers on top 21-0, and Steelers offense coming back out onto the field.
Yeah, I think one more touchdown would be good before halftime. We've got 1:54 left, and it'd be nice to score one more time to make it 28-0 at halftime.
First down for the Steelers at their own 41-yard line. Turner bringing them out. Mark will be in the backfield. They're going to put twin receivers on the right, one to the left. Turner in the gun. Calls the signal, takes the snap, drop back, pressure coming, throws it out, finds Martin at the 45, and he's going to be run out of bounds. Wow, hit right at the right as he goes out of bounds at the 48.
Yeah, he did. Nick Martin took a good shot there. But Nick's a tough boy. Gets right back up, pops back up there.
48-yard line brings up a second down and about 3 to go over the first down. There's a snap. Turner looking, going downfield. There's a man wide open. It's Parker. He's caught it down at the 26-yard line.
His favorite target. That's what we're just going to start saying. Todd Parker is definitely his favorite target.
Yeah, this is he's definitely his witness.
Yeah.
Man, that was a good pass.
It sure was. And he actually threw it right between double coverage and right to Todd.
1:21 left in the half. 21-0 Steers on top. They have it first down and 10 at the Leopard 26. Twin receivers to the right, one to the left. There's a snap. Looking back, goes to sides. Sides down to the 20-yard line, inside the 20, down to the 15, where the Steers will have another first down.
That will stop the clock, move the chains. We're not trying to rush it too fast. We're going down smooth, and got 1:12 left. Let's start back up. Tick. There it goes.
So the clock will start rolling. Steers at their own the Leopard 15. Turner in the gun. There's the snap. Fake the handoff. He's got it all day long.
My goodness.
Now he's flushed out, throws it out, caught, and it's going to be a
Patterson.
Oh, Patterson jumps over for a touchdown, but I believe that's 21. Michael Bradley goes for the tackle. He just leaps over him into the end zone.
Yeah, that's definitely a good job by Cameron. Good move, and just walked on into the end zone. I mean, literally walked.
He did.
The end zone.
After the little jump over the defensive back, and that'll bring Carrillo on for the extra point. You got Groves holding. Wait for the snap. Oh, bad snap. Carrillo picks it up, and he's going to be dropped at the 5-yard line, but I don't think Groves was ready for it.
I don't think Groves was ready either. It just went through his hands, and luckily Carrillo was smart enough to pick it up and run, but I don't think anybody was ready. I think the center might have snapped it without anybody else knowing, because the line didn't look like they blocked either.
We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back with the Steelers on top 27-0.
Sometimes running through life can be tough. As a teen, there are a lot of temptations out there.
When you run out of answers to life's questions, where do you turn? Do you feel your only hope are things this world has to offer?
If you feel lost, or if you're looking for a place to hang out, the student ministry at First Baptist Church wants you to come check us out.
Wednesday and Sunday Bible studies, camps, fun, ton of food, and lots of cool teams to hang out with.
So come join us at First Baptist Church. It's the cool place to be.
First Baptist Church, serving God and Graham for over 100 years.
Montag, lieben, glauben, globen.
All right. I got something to say.
Welcome back to Graham Steer football. The Steelers are on top 27-0 with 52 seconds left in the half. We got that Mike Sops halftime report are coming up here in just a bit. Stick around. As it's Matt and I are going to be going to be doing a little more tonight than we've done in the past on halftime.
Long this Bryce Royal's going to be ready for this one. Waiting at him again, but probably.
3-0 kicking the ball. Well, he took it deep this time. He did. Down to the 1-yard line. Oh, going to go in, going to go up. He brings it out. He's bringing it out to the 10, and bam! Took it up to about the 11-yard line. But a little bit of hesitation. Do I go? Do I not go? And took it out probably up to about the 12.
Kind of had to go. If he would have went into the end zone, the model would have been a fake.
Yeah, that would have been a bad
throw the ball on about the 2-yard line and walk back into the end zone.
Well, we got a flag on the play.
I'll go figure.
And we'll see what happens here. We have to kick it again.
Yeah, it looks that way. We finally kick it deep and covered the kick deep, and look what happened.
I think we had an offside.
We just got excited.
Yep, offside. But that'll back it up a little bit. Yeah, that was a good kick. That's the first one I've seen all year long kick that deep.
Yeah. Well, I think we had Skeeter do it one other time, but that's the first time I think Brillo do it.
Yeah. Well, when you got a 45-mile-an-hour wind behind you, it helps a little bit.
I might could even kick it to the 50.
I wouldn't get crazy. All right, I'll give you the 50. That's 15. That's 15 yards.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's 15 yards. I might do that. I'd pull a hamstring just approaching the ball. There's the kick, another long kick. Back down to the 10, looking for the 15, up to the 20, 25, 30, and 35 still on his feet, knocked off his feet at the 39-yard line. And that's Mills again, and it will be a Leopard ball with 38 seconds left.
Well, Boots kick it or kick it deep. We're just always going to give him the ball in the 40.
So, either way, we end up the same play.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Oh. Bringing up the Leopards on offense with 38 seconds left. 27-0 Graham on top. Receivers left and right split backfield. Quarterback under center. And we got flags flying again.
I don't believe they were moving. No.
I think number 74 for the Leopards, Eric DeBion.
Had a little flinch.
Everybody was pointing it his way.
That always makes you feel good as a lineman.
Yeah.
Being an ex-lineman.
Well, what you do is you stand up, you're like, everybody does the same thing. They put their hands out the second. What? Wasn't me. I didn't do anything. 27-0. Steers on top. Receivers left and right, split backfield. First down and 15. Handoff up the middle, not going very far, maybe one on the play as Long takes the snap.
And I guess Gainesville's just going to be content with a 27 to nothing beating at halftime.
23 seconds left in counting here at halftime.
He's going to let it stick out, Rick.
See if we can get down the sideline before we get out of here.
Yeah, they're letting it stick out. They're just going to go in. Gainesville being down 27 points.
Let's see if we can catch up with Torrey right fast before they get out of here. But the Steers will have a 27-0 lead. Wow, there's a lot of rain coming in here.
Yeah, there is.
All right, we're going to run down to Torrey for just a second and pick up what's going on. Torrey, going into halftime, 27-0. What is happening on the sideline?
A whole bunch of guys were on the sideline just telling them what a great job it was. And, they've never seen anyone this situation for kickoff. So this team is just extremely high spirits, encouraging each other in every aspect of the game.
All right, thank you, Torrey, on the sideline report brought to you by Bryan Insurance Agency. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We're going to come back. We got your halftime report brought to you by Mike Sipes, and we'll be right back.
Hi, everyone. This is Mike Sipes from Mike Sipes State Farm Insurance, inviting everyone to come out and enjoy all the sports action and excitement that is the Steers and Lady Blues. No finer group of athletes can be found anywhere. So make sure to follow all the excitement each and every game right here on Lake Country Radio. Sponsored in part by Mike Sipes State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When it comes to choices at Subway, you might be a little overwhelmed. Stick with the famous footlong like Spicy Italian or the BMT, maybe turkey breast and Black Forest ham, or branch out to a signature club like the Sweet Onion Teriyaki, the Subway Club, or the Chicken and Bacon Ranch Melt. Even skip the bread completely and go for a Subway chopped salad. Don't forget breakfast too. Subway Sandwich Shops in Graham at the corner of Elm and the 380 Bypass and inside the Graham Walmart Supercenter. Subway, more ways to eat fresh.
We at First State Bank are proud supporters of all Graham School sporting events, as well as RSB3. Being a part of this community for the past 23 years, we've watched these students grow into fine young adults. These young people do a great job representing this community, and we hope that you will join us by coming out and showing your support for them. Go Graham Steers all the way to state. This is the year of the steer.
First State Bank, member FDIC.
It's all new and waiting for you. The newly renovated Old Post Office Museum and Art Center. Expect new exhibits and art in the near future. The Old Post Office Museum and Art Center on the square in downtown Graham across from the Young County Courthouse. Call 940-549-1470 or log on opomac.net for upcoming attractions. That's the newly remodeled Old Post Office Museum and Art Center, where art and Young County history come alive.
Welcome back to Graham Steer football, the Mike Stops halftime report, as the Graham Steers are on top 27-0 here at halftime. And we got a little bit of a stat while ago that was a bit astounding to me.
A lot astounding.
That the Steers are pushing, over 350 yards total offense in the first half. Gainesville with 19 yards total first half.
Wow, that's just amazing, and no first downs. That just shows that our defense is doing a good job. But it also shows, Gainesville's, good running back is not playing tonight, which hurts a little bit for them. But our defense, not counting them out, has done a really good job.
And another thing, Copeland, the quarterback, got popped pretty good on one of the defensive plays. He hasn't come back in the game. He's got his arm wrapped up in some ice. We may see him a little bit later on. But yeah, the Gainesville Leopards are pretty undermanned right now. I don't have a lot of arrows in the quill right now to do anything with the Steers. And the Steer offense, on the other hand, is just hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah, I agree, and we're probably going to see a lot of our second group come in and get some playing time, which we haven't seen them a whole lot this year because we've been in tight games, and it'll be good to see them get a little play time too. Bella Blues just came off, did a good job.
Yeah, the Bella Blues just coming off the field. It's a great job for them as they've been bringing it all year long. The Rompin' Stop Googly Band fixed to come out on the field. They were in Wichita Falls this last week. Monday or Tuesday night. They had their band festival up there and did a great job.
Yep, I was there.
You that's right. You've got daughters in the band.
I got a little Grace up there.
That's right.
Playing her bass clarinet.
That bass clarinet is almost as big as she is.
It is.
I mean, and if you want to see Grace, she's out at United Supermarket, one of our great sponsors. Go by and visit with her. She'll help you out. But the Rompsall Big Wood Band fixed to come out on the field, and that's brought to you by Highsmith Automotive. That's right, Highsmith Automotive at 927 Loving Highway, 521-0294, the number. And they got something special coming up, Matt.
Lipstick and dipstick.
That's right, lipstick and dipstick night coming up August 16th, as it is a ladies-free car clinic. And now they're not going to have you out there, getting on one of those things and sliding into the car and changing out motors or anything like that. But they're going to be out there, in case showing you stuff like maybe your battery's dead. What do you do? Maybe you got a flat tire. What do you do? That kind of stuff.
I'll tell you what they do. Call your husband.
Call your husband. That's exactly what you do. That's what they do in my house. But yeah, that's what happens. But in case you need some help, and also a lot of the ladies are bringing their daughters out there and getting some help. That's coming up on October the 16th. So you can go out there and call them at 521-0294, and you can make a reservation to be part of this. Bringing the Rompin' Stompin' Big Wood Band for you tonight out here on the field at Gainesville. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and I'm going to see if it's possible that we could talk Zach into speaking with us just for a few moments right here on your Lincoln Leader Q94.7. Back in 2 minutes from the Mike Sops Halftime Report. There you go.
Attention, livestock raisers. It's auction time every Monday at the Graham Livestock Commission, 203 Highway 67, just south of the old Young County Ag Barn. Owners Ronnie and Danny Harden and Stuart Heighton have sales every Monday starting at 12 noon except on selected holidays. Graham Livestock Commission is also a dealer of Neckover and Tiger trailers. Stop by and meet the owners Ronnie and Danny Harden and visit with the manager Jackie Bishop. Call for future special consignments and sales at 549-0078. The Graham Livestock Commission. That's 940-549-0078.
For fast, friendly, quality laundry service, all you need to do is find Master Cleaners. And that's easy enough. We're located at 1010 Indiana. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We specialize in dry cleaning, laundry, wash and fold, and have oversized washer and dryers for comforters and bedspreads. So for all your laundry needs, just think Master Cleaners. One-day service is available, and we have the best starch in town.
All-Star Fuel and Young County Butane have now teamed up to bring you the best in fuel, propane, and oil-filled lube needs. They operate a modern fleet of GPS dispatch trucks with professional drivers and dispatchers to ensure that your product arrives safely and on time. No truck stop is too large and no home heating installation too small. All-Star's friendly and knowledgeable sales force ensures that you receive the right product at the right price, where servicing your job site is top priority 24/7. All-Star Fuels now in 2 locations, 230 Elm Street in Graham and 784 State Highway 67.
When life happens, you can always count on Chris Baca with Texas Farm Bureau to help you through the rough spots. Texas Farm Bureau has earned the National J.D. Power and Associates Award for outstanding customer service for the past 2 years in a row. That honor only comes with hard work and a caring attitude. If you have any questions regarding your life, home, or auto insurance, get in touch with Chris Baca at 940-456-2287. Chris would be happy to sit down with you and come up with the best option available for your needs. That's Chris Baca, your Texas Farm Bureau agent, 940-456-2287.
Welcome back to the Mike Stops Halftime Report of Graham Steer Football. As we're going to welcome to the radio station one of my good buddies, Zach Duncan from the Wichita Falls Times Record News. And Zach, you know, this district, you're very, very well familiar with the teams in this district. Graham, I know that you guys have been reporting. I listened to the podcast you and Tobin had. Listen to that, and y'all were talking a lot about this district, and that, you know, and I was kind of going along with what y'all said. I kind of thought that Burkmanette was going to be a little bit better than what they were, what they have been. Gainesville and Graham, we pretty much knew what we were going to get with them. Hershey has been kind of a surprise. I thought they were going to be a little bit better.
Yeah, they did lose a lot of good players from last year, and a couple of their best defenders are guys that are finally getting healthy. Deshaun Harley was in that bad automobile accident over the summer, so he set out, I think, the first 3 games. But Cedric Battle's a really good player. He's really exciting to watch. But they really don't have a whole lot other than him, and they're struggling. That was the game I felt like they needed to win last night with Murrell Wells, and they didn't. And so now they're going to be in trouble, I think. And Berks, Berks been a little bit of a disappointment, I think, as well. They don't beat Decatur tonight. Those both are teams that are sitting at 1-5, and I think for the season we thought they'd be better than that. So the district may be not as strong as we kind of thought it would be before the season.
Well, the way I was looking at that, Graham, Gainesville, Burke, and possibly Hershey were going to be teams that were going to be, that were going to be fighting it out. I think, and I'm not just saying this because we do the rare route. I mean, Graham is probably the go-to favorite in the district. But, Gainesville right there with them. I mean, I didn't know what we were going to see. What are you expecting to happen the rest of this year? I mean, here's just week 1 of the district.
I think Murrell Wells has a decent chance to get in the playoffs. I mean, you look at it, if they can beat Burke, they're probably going to get in 2 wins. Now 4 teams go. I guess there's always a chance them, Burke, and Hershey could all get some 3-way tie for the last spot, I guess. But Decatur's playing all right ball, but they're not so great that, Hershey on a really good night can knock them off, or, Burke. I think that Decatur game was close last I saw it. Started late to the lightning or weather. But, so I think there's going to be a lot of parity kind of in the bottom. What we've seen tonight, it kind of looks like y'all are separating yourselves a lot from everybody else. Maybe I thought y'all would win this game, a couple touchdowns, 2-3 touchdowns. I didn't think it'd be 27.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way on that. Another thing, here in Graham, it was kind of when the district realignment came out, we wouldn't, it's not such a big deal going to Division I, but, losing a couple of teams that we normally like to see, we're familiar with, in Vernon and Iowa Park, both them going up in the Panhandle and stuff. I saw where Iowa Park's traveling to Dalhart tonight. Yeah, to play.
They traveled. They left at like 9 this morning.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they're going to get back at about 5 in the morning. So,
that is just incredible.
The problem is with 3A or now 4A, it's just so spread out that when they voted to do 2 divisions, there were going to be some teams that had bad travel out of it. And Graham being where they're at, y'all are close to our, Burke Hershey, y'all are close to Wiley, y'all are close to Fringe Metroplex, so it didn't seem like it affected y'all that much. For teams like Vernon, who are kind of, out there a little bit in the middle, not middle of nowhere, but kind of further out, they can get drawn in it.
Yeah, when I was hearing about that, stuff, and I was seeing that it was going to be taking place. I mean, I know that's kind of weird coming from somebody from Graham, but I almost felt sorry for Iowa Park and Vernon having to deal with all that.
Yeah, and then about this year's IP gets too long as trips this year. They're hosting Vernon, which is no longer at 2.
Right.
They're hosting Bushland, which actually is the 3rd shortest drive of that trip.
Right.
They're going to Perryton and Dalhart. They actually went to Brownwood last week to play a neutral site game against Wimberley. So they went to the Brownwood trip from IP, and then back-to-back, now they're going to Dalhart. So that's rough. I mean, that's
tough on a school. And you think about the budget crunches nowadays with the bus situations and fuel and things like that. That doesn't make it any easier.
No, it doesn't. Gas is a little cheaper than now these days.
Yeah, a little bit. That's true. But yeah, Vernon and Iowa Park. I hate to see them go, but yeah, well, they really got their hands full in that district. Well, Zach, I appreciate the time coming on with us, talking a little bit about the upcoming districts and stuff like that. So good luck, and I know we'll probably see you down the road. A bunch more
for sure.
That's Zach Duncan with the Wichita Falls Times Record News. We'll take another 2-minute break here in the Microsoft halftime report. We're going to come back and see if we can get some scores of some of the other games in the area. So stick around, stay tuned as we keep it rolling here on the Microsoft halftime report with the Steelers on top 27-0 here at halftime. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
Automotive tires have to endure all the punishment that's thrown their way, and our very lives are riding on them. Make sure yours are up to the challenge by visiting Star Tire in Graham. They also have a mechanic on duty every weekday from 8 to 5 for tune-ups and light mechanical work. Great prices, great selection, and fast, friendly service. Things you'll always find at Star Tire. Star Tire and Accessories, 228 Elm Street in Graham. Call them at 940-549-2498.
Always proud to support the Graham Steers and Lady Blues is Sierra Bank. Sierra Bank has been a mainstay of the community for decades, helping new and established businesses reach their goals. Sierra Bank is there for you too, offering personal checking and savings, online banking and bill pay, convenient drive-through, debit cards, and more, including personal, home, and auto loans. Sierra Bank, banking that's true to Texas, with 8 locations including Graham and Bryson, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
This special sports broadcast is brought to you in part by Graham Tank Trucks, transport bobtails and pump trucks. Graham Tank Trucks is in the process of expanding and looking for new clientele. With professional staff, their services include service work at all hours, day or night, drilling mud, fresh and saltwater hauling, and more. Call 940-549-1104 and let Graham Tank Trucks know what they can do for you. That's 940-549-1104.
This is Becky Richardson, owner and operator of Beyond Faith Home Care and Beyond Faith Hospice of Graham. When a life-limiting illness no longer responds to treatment, one option is hospice. Hospice is a special concept of care designed to provide comfort and support to patients and their families during this time. At Beyond Faith Hospice, you'll find a team of qualified caring physicians, counselors, skilled nursing, and more with services including volunteer visits and bereavement care. If you're faced with this decision, call for a free consultation today.
940-521-9915, and we'll answer any questions you might have on hospice care. Beyond Faith Hospice, a step above, believing that love makes the difference.
Welcome back to Graham Steer Football, the Mike Sipes halftime report as the Steers are on top 27-0. We'll see if we can catch some of the scores from some of the other games in the area, but the Steers here have just so far dismantled the Gainesville Leopards in this one to take that 27-0 lead. I believe Matt has got the computer up, and he's got some scores for you.
Well, I'm going to try. There's a lot of them that's in delay.
There's a lot of them,
yeah. I mean, you got Olney at Windthorst right now, and they're in a delay, but Windthorst is up 28-0. You got a delay in Anson and Archer City. At halftime, you got Navasota number 1 in 4A at 66, Sterling 6. Wow. Breckenridge Buckaroos or Brock is playing at Breckenridge, and it's in a rain delay. Wow, here's one. Rotan 6 and Throckmorton 0, and that's just in the first quarter.
6-0, and that is the first quarter of Throckmorton. Wow, that's kind of a surprise.
That is a surprise. And you got the Big Spring Steers all over Snyder Tigers, and it's at halftime 34-6. You got number 6 Stephenville. Wow, this is a good one. Number 6 Stephenville 21, Brownwood Lions 14 at halftime.
Well, you know, we have seen over the last few games, Stephenville is not as invincible as we thought they were going to be. As Cooper took them out, and we saw Brownwood. We saw what they are, and they're hanging with the Jackets.
I know that's a really interesting district, you know, and I think Big Spring is probably going to take that district title there. But that's going to be a heck of a game right there when you have Big Spring and Stephenville playing.
Okay, we got a update here. Wichita Falls and Azle will not take place. They're going to try to do it again because of the weather.
Well, all I can say is this is a godsend thing. Thank goodness for the rain.
Yeah.
We can't anybody gripe about it. You got Post and Coleman there in a rain delay. You got the Eastland Mavericks at the Jacksboro Tigers, and it was almost halftime, and it's 34-0 Eastland all over Jacksboro. You got our game at halftime, 27-0 over Gainesville. And at halftime, number 3, Gilmer, 49, Melissa, 0. In yesterday's games, you had number 2, Argyle, 72, and Ranchview, 42. That's a high scoring ball.
You know, the one thing about Ranchview, I've been looking at some of their scores and stuff because they play a lot of these teams like Gainesville and stuff. They're not the best team in the world, and putting 42 points up on Argyle?
I know. Wow. That was a basketball score, 72-42. That was played yesterday, and then another one played yesterday was Mineral Wells 31, Hershey 21. And so, like you said earlier, Mineral Wells is 1-0 in our district, and looks like Decatur and Burke Burnett's going to be a good ball game. It's 14-6 now.
14-6, yeah.
Second quarter.
As that one keeps rolling through. You weren't here a while ago whenever Zach was talking about, we were talking about Owl Park in Vernon. If you didn't catch it, folks, this morning Owl Park left at 9 o'clock to go to Dalhart to play ball, and we'll be getting back this tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock.
Wow. No, I didn't get that. That is a heck of a long
That's a long trip.
That is a top of Texas. You're going to Dalhart.
I can promise you now, the next year, whenever we say we have to go to Big Spring, the folks in Iowa Park going, amateurs.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, that's just incredible to have to be gone that long on a football trip.
Yeah. And I really miss Vernon and Iowa Park being there.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, is that we really miss the fact that, they've been big rivals for years and years and years and years, and now they're in that Panhandle district at Perryton, Dalhart, up in that area, but wow, that's a long way to go for a football game, let me tell you. All right, you're listening to the Mike's House Halftime Report of Graham Steer Football. The Steers on top 27-0. We're still here at the halftime. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout, come back, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Steers in the first half and what we're looking forward to in the second half. So stick around, stay tuned. It's Graham Steer Football on Q94.7 and LakeCountryRadio.net. Back in 2 minutes.
Covering the listening area and beyond is Drennan Realty. Whether buying or selling residential, commercial, and rural properties, trust Drennan Realty. No real estate too large or too small. So call Linnell or Arena 940-549-8555 or log on DrennanRealty.com. Drennan Realty, a multiple listing service.
Hi, this is Arena Drennan. The highest compliment our clients can give is the referral of their friends, family, and business associates. Thank you for your trust in Drennan Realty.
It's times like, well, now that we need to hold on to our vehicles as long as we can. And the Oil Pit has been helping you keep your car or truck for years. Literally. The Hughes family has been working hard to keep your family on the road and safe with oil changes, transmission fluids, and fluid level and tire pressure checks. And that family tradition Tom Hughes started years ago. Stop by the Oil Pit on 4th and Graham or call 940-549-5136.
Chances are, if you have a new driver in your household, you'll experience a car crash. Anywhere from a minor fender bender to a major gotta replace the body accident. Since 1958, Graham Auto Rebuilders has been providing the area with the highest quality bodywork with the latest technology available. With experience like that, you know you can count on Graham Auto Rebuilders to get your vehicle back in tip-top condition. Give Roger or Jimmy a call at 940-549-2357.
Football here for Mike Duff's halftime report. You know, it's always right before you get ready to go on. You got somebody say something that makes everybody laugh. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that to break everybody up in here. But yeah, we're at halftime. Brought to you by Mike Duff's State Farm Insurance. If you need insurance, car, home, health, life, whatever it may be, give Mike a call. They're right out there on the corner at Cliff Drive and 4th Street, right by Steer Bowl. You can go out there and they'll help you out. It's what they do at Mike Duff's State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Now, the first half, the Steers, offensively, defensively, you name it, they have done it. It has been just about any and everything they wanted to do, and they've been able to do it. And that is what's been really fun watching this game is watching how the Steers have executed the game plan, and it's working perfectly.
Yeah, I have to agree. And I think what Coach Davidson did this year, putting together the tough preseason schedule that we had. Pre-district schedule that is, with all those good football teams that we played, has really helped a lot. The only thing I think that we need to overcome is some penalties that were dumb penalties that we're doing, and get our kicking game together, and we'll be a complete football team if we do that.
Well, there's one thing the Steers have done tonight, which I think is pretty cool. And I know this is not such a high-tension game, but you don't have a little dead ball foul type penalties that they've been hit with the last couple of weeks. Or the last 3 weeks, I guess, with Argyle and with Big Spring, and that's been pretty good to watch. But they still have some holding penalties that have been taking place that the Steers are going to have to shore those up, because you get into a close game, in the next few weeks, and you keep hitting, and you're facing a 1st and 20, man. Those things are going to mess you up.
Yeah, especially when we hit week 11, week 12, week 13, and when we get into the playoffs, like it's inevitable that we're going to do. So I'm going to be for us, and right, I mean, it's just going to happen. We're going to win our district, and we're going to go 5-0 in our district. I don't see how we can't, unless something tragic happens. But yeah, we definitely have got to correct, our penalties and get our kicking game together, and we'll be a complete team.
We'll see. Tori's going to go catch Coach Davison here in just a bit. We'll catch his comment here on Q94.7. Mike Sopp's bringing the halftime report. Steers to come back out on the field. They're going to get ready to get things going. And Owl Park Dalhart, 300 miles one way.
Wow,
that's crazy. I mean, that's just flat crazy.
I bet they wish they were in our district.
Yeah. Now we got a lot of kids coming out on the field from here in Gainesville, and that's called a herd of children.
That is called a herd of children. I think they got more children out there than we got fans in our stands.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of kids right there that come out on the field. Looks like they may be doing. They're going to be doing some dancing. That's kind of cool. And
what are we dancing to here, Rick?
I'm not sure. I can't hear the song that they got going on out there, but whatever it is, they're having a good time with it. And here at the halftime report, I see about Mike Sopp State Farm Insurance. I know Tori's going to be catching up with Coach Davison here in a bit. Oh, that's that
Pharrell Williams.
Yeah, happy song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I DJ a few parties here and there. That is a very highly requested song. You know, whenever
Makes me want to dance.
Yeah. That's the reason why I play the music. I don't dance to it. Just in your mind, imagine Al Gore stomping some ants. That would be me dancing.
Al Gore.
Hey, there she grubs the band director.
Be like you Grubs dancing.
That's right. He says, no, we don't want that happening to you. But yeah, that's the reason why I play them, and so we don't. That's the reason why I don't do the dancing part of it there. All right, the kids are out having a good time. We're having a good time here. It's 27-0 with the Steers on top as we get things rolling here. And we will be going down to Tori here in just a bit. She'll be catching up with Coach Davison. His remarks coming out onto the second half. But what do you think the Steers are going to do second half, Matt? I mean, they're up 27-0. Honestly, really don't need to put any more points up on the board. Pretty much just keep the clock rolling and,
I have to agree. And, like I said, give some of our players that haven't seen a whole lot of playing time, give them a little experience, some varsity experience. You never know when we're going to need them in the playoffs. It'll be good to see them come out on the field and play a little bit.
So we'll see how that one goes. The little kids out there, they did a dance, and they picked up the signs to stop bullying now. So, and they never bully. That's not a good thing to do. And here come the Steers.
And look at our flags trying to go get that win.
Yeah, those guys are
working hard.
They're having to push them flags up against them big old wind out there. And let's see here. It looks like Tori is making her way over to Coach Davison. And we're going to hear her comments here in just a few moments as the Steers are coming back out onto the field. And looks like we're going to pick up. There we go.
Start. What are you looking for them in the second half?
Well, they just need to keep executing. We've been needing a game like this. To build our confidence offensively, and what's happening. So basically, I've been over here at halftime trying to find the referees to try to get this game started so we can get it before the storm gets in. But it's a good game for us. It's what we needed after 2 weeks of 2 losses, and this is going to be medicine right here. So we need to keep it up.
All right, thank you very much, Tori, for bringing the sideline report. Coach Davison coming out of the halftime, and they want to get the game going. They want to get this thing over with because they're concerned about the storms coming in and it being delayed and all that. But looking at 27-0 with the Steers on top at the moment. Gainesville has come back out on the field, and wow, that first half was crazy. We'll see what happens here in the second.
And I have to agree with what Coach Davis is saying is, after 2 losses like that, we needed to get a game like this, and we're playing pretty good ball.
All right, waiting for the Steers and the Leopards to get back out onto the field.
Rick is looking at the weather. He thinks he's getting McBride over here.
That's right. I'm not a weatherman, but I do play one on the radio. Let's put it that way. We are in a severe thunderstorm watch out here at the Gainesville area at the moment. Back at the back Graham Way, there's a few storms rolling through the Graham area.
Yay!
Olney and Jacksboro, and a little rain here and there. So hopefully wherever you are, you're catching some of this rain. A pretty good looking storm just to the west of Jacksboro, Bowie, and Nocona, and it's bearing down on where we're at.
Yeah.
So
let's get it going.
Let's get it going. That's right.
I think we're going to run the ball, no passing, and try to get this ball game over quick.
All right, Carell will come on the kick, and we'll get the third quarter underway. And he sends this one deep, and it'll be taken up to the 25. Looking for the 30. Oh, bam, knocked off his feet. Casey Cannon coming up with that big hit, knocking Mims off his feet at about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good tackle. It was a good open field tackle by Casey on that one.
All right. The Leopards will take over at their own 28. The Steers will come back out on defense with 11:54 left here in the third quarter. Here come the Leopards. They're going to spread it out. Going to put twin receivers on the left, one to the right, or two on each side. Nobody in the backfield. Somerville in the gun. Rolls back, looking downfield, and it is incomplete as they go across the middle and long. He had Cotton Game right in his back pocket.
Yeah, he did. Bonner read that little crossing route. Bonner was all over him. Good job by Bonner Cottongate, our leading tackler.
Second down and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 27-yard line. Clock stops at 1:49, or 11:49, excuse me. Leopards break the huddle. They're going to put twin receivers on the left, long in the backfield. There's a snap. A fumble on the play, and the Steers say they got it as they try to hand it off the long, and the Steers did get it, but they tried to hand it off the long, and he wasn't ready for it yet.
I wasn't sure who came up with that. Was that Womack?
It was Womack, Langley, one of those guys. I think Womack got it.
There's a lot of Graham Steers laying on the ground trying to grab that ball.
That's deep in the Leopard territory. Steers will take over at the Leopard 26-yard line, first down and 10.
And I bet this is probably our last drive of our first-team offense.
Twin receivers on the right, one on the left, Turner in the gun. You got Martin in the backfield. There's a snap. Got a hand, drop back to pass. Turner looking. Now he's going to roll out to the right side. He's being pursued. He's still looking. He's hit and brought down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, little Turner. I don't know what they got him listed at, but I bet he's $140 easy. And he's doing a pretty good job running the ball. He's doing a lot of different things than what he's been doing. He's tucking the ball and running.
And the clock's still rolling at 11:19. Brings up a second down at 5. Here's the snap, hand to Martin. Martin flying up the middle, and he'll be taken down at the 20-yard line. And that'll bring up a third down and about 2 to go for the first down.
Yeah, the little bulldozer had a pretty good run there.
So they have third down and 3 is what it'll bring up. As Martin gets back up behind Turner on the no huddle. Twin receivers to the left, one to the right. There's a snap. Hand to Martin. Martin go around the left side. He's hit the backfield and dropped for a loss. And that'll bring up a fourth down.
That was a good open field tackle by number 28. Anthony White.
Yeah.
Anthony White. He came in and filled, I think he filled from the linebacker position there and wrap Nick up where you're supposed to, around the leg.
Fourth down and 4. Twin receivers to the left, one to the right. There's a snap to Turner. Turner looking. Pressure coming. He's flushed out, looking downfield, caught down at the 19-yard line, and he was at Patterson.
That's Patterson.
That's Cam Patterson. Get the first down as they get the ball down to the 14 for a first down for the Steers.
It's good to see Cameron out there catching some balls after last year's injury, and he's come back, and he's a threat, definite threat.
It wasn't the first game of district last year he got hurt. There's a snap, hand to Martin, go around the left side. And, there was a big-time holding going on there. Woo-wee was a big-time Smith.
Yeah, Connor Smith had a little bit of a hold there. We got away with it.
Somehow, some way, but Connor Smith with a huge grab of the jersey there. Got out of bounds. Oh, they're going to keep the clock going.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Casey Cannon coming into the game at running back. They're going to put him off to the left of Turner. Receivers to the right and left. There's the snap. And they're going to fake the handoff. Here goes Turner up the middle. He's at the 5. He's in for the touchdown.
Wow, Landry Turner, that was a beautiful fake. Beautiful fake, and he pulled it and ran it in for 19 yards.
You know, it's wild to watch. On every touchdown, more people get up and leave.
Yeah. I haven't seen any Graham Steer fans
no,
leave.
They're all here.
I think we got more fans here than Gainesville at this moment.
33-0 the score at the moment. Groves to hold. Carrillo off of the extra point. Wait for the snap. Set. Kick is up. And it is good. And the Steers take a 34-0 lead with 9:27 left in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Graham Savings and Loan in Graham, Breckenridge, and Possum Kingdom has the tools and services you need to bank in the 21st century. Mobile banking with an easy-to-use app for your smartphone or tablet with tips on how to protect your identity and report lost or stolen credit cards. Check out the 1-minute loan application and online banking made easy at grahamsl.com. Whether it's business or personal banking, Graham Savings and Loan has what it takes to make life's dreams come true. Call today at 940-549-2066. Graham Savings and Loan. Member FDIC. Always supporting Graham and Breckenridge High Schools.
Back to Gainesville football. Well, good news, and more good news. Steers on top 34-0, but they said it's raining in Graham.
Yay!
That's incredible. It never rains in Graham.
Never rains.
It never rains. We're getting all kinds of reports on reasons why it never rains in Graham. But Grace said it's the windmill.
It's the windmill.
It's the windmill causing the no rain. Carrillo will kick it off. Man, that's a good kick. Take it down to the 9-yard line. Mims up to the 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, and knocked out of bounds at about the 50-yard line. I'm sure Coach Turner will have something to say about that.
I bet he does, too.
40-yard return on the kickoff. And the Leopards will have it at midfield with 9:18 left in the third quarter. Steers on top 34-0. The Steers have punted one time tonight, right, I believe, and they have scored on every other possession.
Yeah. And, I'll let this play go through.
The Leopards in the spread this time, picking the handoff. Willis going around the right side. He is right off his feet, shy of the 35-yard or 45-yard line. Willis seems to me like the quickest back they really have out there.
Yeah, he definitely does have a little speed to him. I was talking about the kicking game earlier, and, our kicking game hasn't been that bad. We haven't missed an extra point yet, knock on wood, and which, we said that we needed to improve on it, and it's looking better.
They have.
Yeah.
Split backfield, Coverville in the gun. Here comes the blitz. And Willis got the ball as soon as Cotton Game got there, and the whistle blows, but, wow. I mean, the Steers timed that one perfectly.
Yeah. I think Bonner Cotton Game just took the handoff on that one almost. He was through there so quick.
3rd down and 11 for the Leopards. And 8:25 and counting here in the third quarter. It's 34-0 Graham on top as they continue to roll.
Yeah, that was definitely a good job by Bonner Cotton Game.
Receivers left and right.
He's coming again.
Long in the backfield. Steers showing blitz again. And here they come again. Throwing downfield, and it's the trajectory of it was knocked off a little bit. And
who was that?
That was Cotton Game again.
Good grief. Cotton Game's all over the field.
Yeah, and he knocked it down with a cast can that time.
Yeah. That's it, defensive MVP for the game there.
Yeah, that's he is working hard to get that. I tell you, there's a couple of guys in mind right now for the player of the game.
Yeah, offense has got to be Landry right now, and defense has got to be Bonner.
Yep. If you want to go special teams, Carrillo.
Yeah, exactly.
There's the snap. Here comes the pressure, and it's going to be a fair catch by Hughes. But Riddell was about a fingernail away from blocking that.
Yes, he was. He got there real quick.
All right, we'll see what the Steers do here. They bring up the number ones again, or they're going to mix it up a little bit. The clock stops at 7:58 left in the third quarter with the Steers on top 34-0. Steers looking to beat Gainesville for the very first time in the history of these two schools.
Well, we got our young sophomore out here again.
It only took 100 years to get to this point.
100 years. Stephen Kimberlin.
There's the snap. Turner gets to Cannon. There's flags flying everywhere. Cannon takes it for about 4 yards on the carry.
The thing we're trying to avoid there is another hold.
See what the call is. Holding Graham.
Goodness gracious.
So another holding call.
I bet Joe Merritt's head is spinning right now. The offensive line coach for the Grand Steers.
This is something that Coach and I talked about in the coaches show, not brought to you by Weatherby Real Estate, that they wanted to really limit a lot of the penalties and the turnovers. They've done the turnover part very well.
Yes, they have.
Turner in the gun. There's a snap. Dropping back to pass all the way. There he is, Kimberlin, catching the ball. The sophomore just brought up. We were making a bit of a joke in the beginning of the game. We probably won't call his name tonight. And look at there.
Well, way to go, Rick.
I know.
Whatever you say does the opposite.
Well, it does the opposite. So, way to go, Mr. Timberland.
His first varsity catch.
Yep. And that'll bring up a second down and 13 to go for the first down. Turner in the gun, goes back, looking to pass, drop back, great. And goes to Kimberlin again, downfield, close to the 50-yard line, but he was coming across the middle, the 6'3" sophomore, and he caught the ball, and great job.
Yeah, just a long, lanky kid. Kind of reminds me of the Bryce Reed look. Got that long length to him, and 6'3", 160, just wide open, and caught the ball real well.
That brings up a first down at the Leopard 48-yard line. Turner back in the gun. Cannon, the backup runner in the backfield. Turner giving the play. Receivers right and left. There's the snap. Hand to Cannon right up the middle. He's got some room to run. Gets close to the 10-yard mark. It's going to bring up a second down of 1.
Very good job, Joe. Very good job by Chance Moss and I just lost his name, Logan Taylor. Yeah, ran right over them, and they had a really good block along with Hopkins up the middle.
First down, or second down and 1 for the Steers. There's the snap. They're going to hand it to Cannon again, working his way up the line. I don't think he got it.
They're going to mark it pretty close. Look at that. They got it spotted right on it, don't they? We're going to have, well, maybe they might have got it. They might have got a good spot there, Rick.
Yep. They call it first down. So, Steers get the first. Cannon just got enough.
And I think this is what Kenny Davis wanted to do right here, is just run it, keep that clock going. We're down to 6 minutes already in this quarter.
Steers go no huddle. Twin receivers on the right side, one to the left. Snap to Turner. Hand to Cannon. Cannon trips, stays on his feet somehow, down to the 44-yard line, or 34-yard line.
If that one guy wouldn't put his finger on his foot, we might have seen Casey with a long run there.
Okay, go put 36, we're going to put it. So that's the 36. We've got a second down and a long 4 to go. Steers go no huddle. Put the twin receivers on the right, one to the left. Next week we'll be headed to Burt Burnett.
Bulldog.
Get ready for that one. Turner in the gun. There's the snap. Dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. Throws across the middle. It's caught. And this time,
Winiger.
It was Winiger.
Weston Winiger.
Weston Winiger on the catch.
Yeah.
Is a senior, 6'2", and he gets the first down.
That was a really good catch by Weston, too. Kind of stretched out and caught the ball, and real good job. Good throw by Landry, too.
Ham comes into the game over on the left side. Turner in the gun on first down at 10 at the Leopard 22. Steers up 34-0. Here in the third quarter, 5:02 left. There's the snap. They're going to hand the ball. No, it's a quarterback keep. And Turner still on his feet somehow, some way, and takes it down to about the 17-yard line.
I'm telling you, he's like a little pinball out there. What do we got Landry listed at? 5'10", 175, 140.
Yeah, if he's 175, he was carrying some rocks in his pocket that day. Let me tell you.
But he was bouncing around good out there.
4:30 left in the third. Twin receivers right, one left. Turner in the gun. He's asking for the play again. He gets it. Wait for the snap. There it goes. Going to hand it off to Cannon again. Cannon spin move right up the middle. Takes it down to the 14-yard line. And that'll bring up a third down and about 2 to go for the first.
Casey's looking good at running back right there. It gets low to the ground and runs real low, and he's hard to tackle.
4:06 and counting here in the third quarter. It's 34-0. Graham on top. As Steers go no huddle, waiting for the play to come in from the sideline. Receiver on the left, Twins right. And Turner in the gun with Cannon in the backfield. There's the snap. And again to Cannon, going up the left side. And he picked up 1 on the play. He'll bring up a fourth down with about, 1 to go for the first.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. Yeah, it's going to be a 2. So 4th down and 2, so what the Steers do here.
Well, that was the Mr. Cannon again.
Probably so. 34-0. Steers on top, 3:16 left here in the third quarter. Man in motion is Ham. There's the snap. Hand to Cannon going around the right side. And looks like he's going to be real close to that first down.
Yeah.
See where they spot the ball.
It is going to be real close, Rick.
I'm going to have to bring the stick out. See, the ref's looking at it. Yeah, we're going to bring the stick out for a measure. No, they didn't make it at all. Wow, they ain't going to bring the sticks out. So that stopped the clock at 3 minutes left in the third quarter. 34-0, Graham on top. And the Leopards will take back over on down.
I think the referee's like us. He's just trying to get this game over with.
Get it rolling, yeah. Keep going, boys.
Yeah. It was close enough probably for a measurement, but he's like, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just keep it going.
If it might have been a 7-7 ball game, we might have had a different scenario.
Coach Hall's coming out on the field to talk to the referees. We may have a situation here with the weather, is what's going on. Both, we've got a storm rolling in here. We may have a delay here. Joe, back at the station, just be prepared in case we do have a delay. We do have a storm coming up. Doc's got his lightning meter, and we don't want any injuries to fans or to players or band members or anything. And Doc's looking at the lightning meter right now with the Steers on top, 34-0 here, 3 minutes left in the third quarter. So they're going to be looking at the weather situation. As Christian Hams texts me, yes, Christian, your brother is doing very good.
Yeah, very good. I haven't seen any lightning, but, I believe their lightning meters go from about 10 miles away, if I'm correct. Is that right, Rick?
Right, and the rule is, unless they've changed it, if they got a lightning strike within 10 miles of the stadium, that's when you have to delay things.
And we got Gainesville, I guess, trainer out there along with the Doc, and they're discussing it.
We've got a storm rolling in here just to the west.
Yeah, they're going to the locker room.
Yeah, we're going to have the locker room.
Oh, great.
Just to the west of Gainesville. Here's the advisory. Just to the west of Gainesville, National Weather Service detected a storm along the line extending 19 miles northwest of Bowie to just Jacksboro, moving east at 35 miles an hour. So this storm is moving. It says that there is frequent cloud-to-ground lightning, very heavy rainfall, feet-size hail, and wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. So that storm is moving this way, and the lightning has called a delay in this game. So we're going to have a delay here for just a few moments. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come right back. Stick with us, and we'll see what the situation is, and we'll let you know. Don't you go away here on Graham Steer Football.
You can go out to eat anywhere. You can have a true dining experience at Dos Chiles. The first thing you'll notice is the impeccable service and incredible drinks. Next, the best in traditional Mexican cuisine will unfold before your eyes and taste buds with plenty of choices for everyone. Dos Chiles, for that intimate first date to a family outing, with locations in Bowie, Boyd, Bridgeport, and Graham. Cater your next event or reserve the party room. Don't just go out to eat, have a dining experience at Dos Chiles, where you are part of the family.
It's an ever-changing world, and Graham Interbank wants you to know that they're right there with you with personal and business banking to fit your needs of today. Offering mobile banking 24/7 from your smartphone, tablet, or desktop. When it comes to loans, checking, savings, or investments, Graham Interbank is ready to serve you. Call them today at 940-549-3434 or drop by the lobby at 455 Elm. Graham Interbank congratulates the Steers and Lady Blues on a century of winning tradition. Member FDIC.
Before, definitely after the game, there's always that one large looming question: where to go eat? Now you can stand in line and wait forever, or can get a burger with everybody else in town, or you could go to Potter's Pizza for the best salad bar and pizza buffet in town. Hot, fresh pizza and lots of it before or definitely after the game in a clean, family-friendly atmosphere. So ask yourself, why a burger? Why stand in line forever when you can sit down and dine on the best pizza in the Lake Country, according to TripAdvisor? Potter's Pizza, 16 South and Graham. Simply better, simply fresher, and open late on game night.
Sometimes running through life can be tough. As a teen, there are a lot of temptations out there.
When you run out of answers to life's questions, where do you turn? Do you feel your only hope are things this world has to offer?
If you feel lost or if you are looking for a place to hang out, the student ministry at First Baptist Church wants you to come and check us out.
Wednesday and Sunday Bible studies, camps, fun, ton of food, and lots of cool teams to hang out with.
So come join us at First Baptist Church. It's the cool place to be.
First Baptist Church, serving God and Graham for over 100 years.
Back to Gainesville football as the Steelers are on top 34-0 with a 3-minute mark left in the third quarter. We are in a weather delay as we have a storm moving into this area. It looks like right at the moment, unless something changes, but right at the moment, we are looking at about a 30-minute delay. So, Joe, back at the station, wants you to understand that we will be off from the game for about 30 minutes at least. We'll call you back and let you know what is going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw it back to the station. We'll go back to regular programming, and if we find out any information on what's going on, we will call you, get back on the air. So stick around with Lake Country Radio. Just sit back and enjoy some music while we wait for the rain delay and the storm delay to get over here at Leopard Stadium. So we'll be back as soon as we get the game going again. We're going to leave you with 3 minutes left in the third quarter and the score 34-0. All right, we'll be back as soon as we get back. It's Rick, Matt, Tori, and we'll be back in a little while. Get back.